All right, you don't need that. All right. So, okay, we're not even on the right channel. That's great. So the game is starting, and we're not even on the right channel. All right.
Now we're fine.
So, Kentucky's playing Tennessee today. Jake is on his way back. He will be here, I think, within 15 minutes. But let's see. We already got a lot of comments here, so I'll go. I'll read them through my phone.
Well, before he starts, BBN, we are filling in for Jake. He will be back shortly. Big game, as always, for us. Trying to climb out of this year that we're in to make it better. And this is definitely a tough road situation here at Rocky Top. Even when we have good teams, it's hard to win at Tennessee. So hopefully we play well, build on, what we did this week against Vandy a little bit, but are going to have to play well in a lot of different ways to get this win. We should have beat them at home, so it'd be nice to answer here today and steal back a road W to get us even more headed in a better direction. So it looks like we're about 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from starting. Kenny will go over some comments with you.
Yeah, so looks like – hang on, let me pull this up. We got Ethan the Sports Kid. What's going on? I'm a Vols fan, but Vols, good luck to the Wildcats today. Yeah, thank you. I see a respectful fan there. We got – I don't know how to say this guy's name. How can I watch? It is on what channel?
Channel
CBS.
12 here.
Yeah, it's on CBS if you want to watch it. Got JoJo, I believe. I'm going to watch the game at Donato's, buddy. I will watch your UK reactions versus Tennessee later tonight. Go Big Blue and let's win this game. Yeah, definitely. The live stream he posted after, so yeah, you can watch it whenever you want.
Donato's is a good pizza.
Then Matthew Napier, let's get this W, Cats, and get some revenge. Yeah, definitely. We can get revenge against basically any team. Nicholas Hall, we must get revenge on Tennessee. Must beat Tennessee and get this win and avoid turnovers. We must win. Yeah, definitely need to win these SEC games, no doubt. And then Zach Turner, let's go Cats. Slippy, Cats. Joe Fritz, come on, Cats, let's win this. Mountain Warriors, we need a big win. Mountain Warriors.
Love Mountain Warriors.
Joe, if we win this and win out, we can get the double bye. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, if we win out SEC games, we're definitely looking good for the SEC tournament. That's basically all we have at this point.
Yeah, I think I don't know about a double bye. You might be right if we win out, but we will get some kind of a bye, which will help us.
And then we got Skylar. What's going on? We got Dawson Hall, BBN, Rocky Top. Let's go Cats. Yep. And then Matthew Napier. I'm watching from a B-ball game again. So I'm guessing you're watching a cousin's game or brother's game or something right now. Well, at least you'll have our commentary, even though it may not be the best. It's something. Sister's game. All right. Yeah. I don't really go to those games anymore. I miss going to games like that. But
really, so how many we got in here, Kenny? How many we got in here?
We have 10 people in here right now, but we are starting in 2 minutes.
Are you caught up?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we like I said before, the bottom line is it's a different type of year. I can't remember the last time we've had a losing season like this. I remember back when I was in high school, they had a probation year, believe it or not, to where they, I believe, played sub 500 basketball. That was tough. And that then equaled out to bring upon the Rick Pitino era, which his first year, they were 500, like 14-14. One of the more fun years I've been a part of because they came off of probation and just were fast-paced, running up and down the floor, shooting a lot of threes, had a lot of fun. And, even though we were 500, it was a great year. And then that spelled into a lot of success for the future for him. And kind of is where we've been for a long time through Rick Pitino, Tubby Smith. I know we had Gillespie mixed in there. And then obviously now we got Cal, who is a really, really good coach. Obviously he's a great recruiter. And, we just run into a little bit of a nature of the beast thing this year with the type of team we are. COVID not helping that we are, not as good as we have been in the past. And I believe it's a lot to do with experience and obviously point guard play, like I've said all year. It's gotten better. Just going to have to keep getting more and more better and improve. and hopefully find somebody else, if not this year, next year, that'll help make it even that much better to get back into better records and better tournament runs. They're previewing a little bit of, I think, the last game we had against them. I'm sure we had too many turnovers. Like I said, it should have been a game that, I think we should have won at Rupp. But we will have to play. It's a good Tennessee team. They're at home. They got a good coach. So we're going to have to definitely, I think, keep turnovers down, play unselfishly, play consistent, and hopefully get out of here with a road W today. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Freaking second chance points is something that killed us last time. Obviously, turnovers, we need to keep that under, for sure, in single digits. But, probably under 6 or 5. And then we got the starting lineup. We got Askew, Mintz, Boston, Jackson, and Sarr starting.
3 freshmen, 2 seniors. And then we are getting ready to tip. So Kenny will talk you through a little bit of the play-by-play, and I'll add in when possible.
So we have the tip-off, and Jackson tips it back to Boston to start out. So we had the ball first. Win the tip, and Askew's dribbling it up. Askew passes it down to Sarr. Out to Boston for a quick 3, and it rims out.
Good
Barely
shot.
Rims out.
Good shot.
Tennessee's dribbling it down. They have it top of the key. Pass out to the wing. They have it up top. Out to number 12. Passes it into friggin' Fulgerson, who throws a floater up and it misses, and they get the second chance point. Just like I just said, the second chance points.
Yeah, that's a lack of boxing out. That's the maturity and responsibility of boxing out the shooter.
Second chance points is already what is killing us. That is just insane, the first basket. But Askew has it up top, dribbles in, floater is good. It's tied 2-2, Kentucky right now. And they're dribbling it down fast. Out to, I think that's Fulgerson. I can't even recognize him. Tennessee has it up top, pass it outside. Behind the back move. Pass out to Fulgerson at the top, back out to the wing. Dribbling out top. There's only 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. They dribble it in out of control, kick it out for a long 3, and it goes in. 5-2 Tennessee.
Yeah, quick stat here. Kentucky, I just saw, is 0-5 versus ranked opponents this year. Tennessee being ranked 19th. Could be our opportunity to beat a ranked team today.
So Askew has up top. 14 on the shot clock. Out to Sarr for a jump shot. Misses badly. I don't know what that shot is from Sarr, but Tennessee has it now. Has it up top. 15 to go on the shot clock. Tennessee, long jump shot, misses. And we get the rebound, get pushed in the back, and they say it's Tennessee ball. I don't know what that was.
I believe it was off Boston's leg.
That net didn't move at all on that 3.
Back of the rim and down.
Tennessee, we get a steal.
Nice.
And Mintz is dribbling it up.
Well,
Pass it up to
good
Jackson
luck.
for a 2-pointer.
All right.
And one. So
Possible.
4-5.
Possible and 1 here.
4-5. And Jackson's going to line to hopefully tie it up. You don't have to be that close to screaming one.
I'm just comfortable. Kenny likes to sit back.
No,
I
I'm
like to
just
sit
saying.
up.
You're really into the Jackson's up to the line for 1 free throw. Goes in. So it's tied 5-5 with 17:40 to go.
Both shooting 50% from the field early
we
here.
steal the
Another
ball.
Steal. Good.
And we get stolen back because Askew can't hold on to the ball. We're fighting for it on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Tennessee's ball.
Gosh, dog it. Good hand movement, good tips, and then Askew lets you get stolen right back. So we will gain possession back now, but missed an opportunity there.
Askew's dribbling up the court in contested areas and can't hold on to the effing ball. you're dribbling in between defenders.
The sad thing is, Askew he's improving slowly. He's just not as good as what we've expected, and I don't think anybody in practice is really pushing him all that hard either, like the past.
So we exchange turnovers, and it's Tennessee ball. They pass inside for a hook shot, and it goes in. Down 7-5. Just like that. And we almost turn over again. Jiminy Christmas. And then there's a offensive foul on Jackson.
I bet you that was an acting job. Man, we're just bad at playing into people's acting jobs. That was a good shot. Jackson, I believe, picked up the off-the-ball foul, trying to get position below.
Tennessee throws it in. They go over the back on Sarr. It's not called. They get a shot up, and they miss. How's it not over the back on Sarr?
It's good hustle.
He's 7 feet. He jumps over him.
Gosh, go right up with that.
Jackson misses a freaking layup or a shot inside. Now Tennessee's driving. We steal it back.
Good.
And Sarr throws it out of bounds.
No, the thing about I believe they're trying at times, but they really struggle to get out of their own way. It's been like this all year a little bit. They don't help themselves as much as they could. Jackson there with that ball. He catches it high and comes down and then tries to go back up. You got to catch it and go up. Big guys make that mistake all the time. You can't get the ball up top, bring it down here, and then go up. You got to keep it up and just put it in.
Wiley comes over here and creates gas. Tennessee throws it in out of bounds, right under the basket. They go up, and we block it out of bounds.
Good defense, good block, good hustle. Marley is in the picture here. I think she's having some digestive issues, so that's all right. Kentucky battling. Just like I said, got to hopefully hope the maturity click hits a little bit more here soon to be better.
Tennessee has it up top. We're still down 5-7. They're pushing Brooks around, and no call. Tennessee dribbles in, pass it back out. 8 on the shot clock. Dribble in, pass out for 3 for Tennessee, and it misses. And Sarr gets the rebound, and Footman actually catches it. Mintz dribbles it up, takes a long three, goes in. Up 8-7.
Got lucky. Not the best offensive plan there, but we'll take the 3.
We'll steal it. Dang.
Under the 16. Next stoppage will be the first TV timeout.
They chuck up another 3, and they miss. Brooks gets the rebound.
Oh, that acting bum.
And Tennessee's flopping around like a bunch of fools.
They really do need to target these acting job fouls.
Mintz has the ball up top. Should take another 3 since he's made one. Boston dribbles in, gets fouled. Oh, don't tell me they call a hook.
No, I think they called a walk, and that's probably a pretty accurate call. He needed to play through that. But we will take the lead at the first TV timeout. It's been okay. I don't know if it's going to be good enough to win this game.
Shoot.
We're going to have to get better.
And red comments. Totally just.
Here comes comments.
Okay, so shoot. Okay, so Dawson, what's going on? Every time we play. Oh wait, did I read that? Every time we play on CBS, it's really close, Joe. Yeah. Well, with this team, every game is close, just no matter where we play. But Matthew Napier, come on, man. Donovan Guy, we've been in all the games, just missed the shots that these guys can make. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of games, lost 3 or 4 games by 1 point, another 3 games by less than 3 points. There's no doubt we could have won a lot of these games. And then Donovan Guy liked this lineup on the floor. Yeah. And then Matthew Napier, sorry, is so bad. Okay, yeah, he's not bad. He's made some bad plays recently, and he definitely hasn't played good in the last few games. There's no doubt. I mean, he's a great player, but
I don't know if he's great. He's not a great player.
I think he's a great player.
Well,
but he started this year pretty good.
He did.
He had a great career at Wake Forest of doing stuff, but obviously he hasn't had a good last few games.
And I'm okay with him being a good player. I just think when you're talking about great players, that's things that have been at Kentucky for a long time. But not saying he's not a great player is not a knock. I just think he's a good player that would definitely fill in if we had some better, more experienced talent to help him. So I think what happens is you put this workload on somebody that's not capable of being great in that environment. That hurts.
Well,
So,
I'd say
like
personally, I'd say he's a great player because his jump shot is basically automatic. You could say he blew a couple games, but his shot, he missed 2 shots that like rimmed out, so they were good shots. I mean, his jump shot from the corner, he has to be shooting like 95% from that shot. I mean, it seems like it always goes in, and with just his height alone, it's usually just finishing at the basket. He makes great moves to the basket, has had some awesome plays,
he's
just sometimes his hands and catching the ball, he's messed up big time in these last few games. But
he's a good
still
player.
Say he's a great player.
He's a good player, and the thing I do appreciate from him is I can tell he does give a crap, and he's trying. So that makes him great to me. But he's a good player, and we got a bunch of young guys that are still figuring that out.
my opinion, I think he's great. But yeah, obviously you know.
No, I'm giving you a little credit there, but I'm telling you, great players.
You don't have to agree.
Look,
I'm just
well,
saying,
then where does Anthony Davis go? See, Anthony Davis is a great player.
No,
Carl Anthony
he's the
Towns
best.
is a
He's
great
the best.
player.
I agree.
But Sarr is not to their capability, so he's a very good player.
Davis is one of the best. I would say he's one of the best.
He's a great player.
He's an amazing player.
Well, it goes. He's a senior.
Legendary player.
He's a senior, so it's nice to have him on the team because these young guys, a lot more talent than him, but they need to care as much as he does.
I think saying Davis is great is a knock. He's the most legendary player in Kentucky. So it's not even the same.
Great.
It's not even the same. I'd say legendary.
All right, we're back at the
Davis,
game. Kenny needs to announce the
legendary.
game. Ken, announce the game.
All right. Well, you're like blocking the camera. So Tennessee has the ball.
You're right
They have it
there.
at the corner.
I'm over here.
Tennessee drills out. I'm trying to announce. Tennessee has it out in the wing. He passes it up top. They dribble it in, out of control, pass it out to 45 for a long 3, and it goes in, of course. Because this team just chucks up threes.
Well, it's because our
all they
defense
do.
isn't as good as it needs to be. I mean, you can't just collapse on the inside and then not cover the outside. There's another thing.
Down 10-8.
Kenny's announcing, but our overall defense has not been good enough. We're giving up way too many freaking points.
So Sarr passed it to Boston for a layup.
Damn it. Good
God
move.
dang it, he misses.
That was a good move, just didn't finish. Boston's definitely playing better. I think he has improved a lot offensively.
He's got to freaking make a layup like that. Tennessee takes a long jump shot, bricks it. Sarr gets the rebound and almost flipping loses it out of bounds again. Mintz takes a 3, goes in. We're up 11-10.
Mintz has hit 2 threes. I'm telling you, it's terrible offense, but we've benefited from him making the shots.
Mintz is our go-to guy right now.
He's been that a few times this year. I will agree, but I just think that's terrible offense.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's definitely not good offense, but Fulgerson has it on Sarr. Post up. Absolutely
believe it.
flops twice like a full Fulgerson. You are a full.
Surprised they didn't
Tennessee
call that.
misses the shot.
Come on, guys.
But-
Damn it.
God dang. Brooks passes it up.
Oh,
Sarr
boy.
has the ball, which is the worst idea ever. And then Mintz dribbles it again. Dribbles in, passes it to Toppin. Toppin takes a jump shot, goes in. I don't really know about that.
Yeah, it's an NBA. I mean, some of these guys are future NBAers. That's an NBA move. We'll take the basket.
So we're up 13-10. I'm glad it went in, but I don't really know if I would take that shot. And then they call a foul on Tennessee.
Yep, on a moving pick.
Wow.
Now, going back to my point, too, Kenny, I know you agree. We used to, if Kentucky scored over 70 points previous years, we were winning 99% of the time. This year,
Not this
I
year.
think we've given up over 70 several times and actually squeaked out a couple W's, but that's only because we've scored 80. So if we could really clamp down on the defense alone, I think that could help our chances a lot better. With this much talent, too, it just takes effort.
We have to score 80 to win this game, essentially.
I would say so.
So Askew has it. Did Askew go out?
Yeah.
So Askew's back in the game. Pass it off to Brooks for a 3. Goes in. So 16-10, Kentucky's up.
That's a bonus.
Tennessee throws up the court really fast. We almost get a steal. God dang. We had that.
8-0 run by UK in the last minute 25.
Wow. Tennessee has it up top. Pass out to someone they're going to shoot. They pass it inside. Tough jump shot. We rebound it. Wow. Allen rebounds it over Jackson. Askew has Allen's finally in the game. Askew passes off to Toppin. Toppin dribbles in, out to Brooks. Seems like everyone's making threes right now, so maybe try to get Allen involved. Askew picks up his dribble, gives it to Toppin. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he turns it over to Jackson, gets it back. Jackson goes in for a dunk and gets absolutely killed, and they don't call anything.
He might be hurt. I don't know how the hell that's not a foul.
Tennessee dribbles it in. He missed the layup.
Yeah,
Brooks
they
is the
didn't
rebound.
call that as a makeup. Here's Jackson.
And Jackson's down there. And Jackson makes a layup.
Well, yes, Jackson wasn't hurt. He was, I think, his term out of Kentucky snowbirding on that one a little bit, but we'll take the basket.
I'd like to see that replay. I don't know how Jackson didn't get fouled.
He did front end the dunk a little bit, but I thought he got fouled too.
I don't see how he could ever front end a dunk like that by himself.
I agree, but I'm pretty sure that highlight will show that.
Well, no, he did it. I just don't know how he did that himself. He had to get fouled. Jump shot by Tennessee misses, and Brooks gets the rebound. Askew's dribbling it up.
Good little run here by Kentucky.
You're back to Brooks. Brooks drives in.
That's a block. Was that a block?
It better be.
That's
he just missed it.
A little defense on it. That was a block, right?
It better be.
Well, we're going to a break here. The next TV timeout. I believe the foul was on Tennessee. It better be because that guy was moving big time on Brooks.
Brooks was trying to go around him, and he literally leaned into him. He was just falling sideways.
Stuck his chest out. Kentucky's on a good run here. Definitely Tennessee's missing some shots, which always helps you. I don't know that our defense has been all that much better, but if other teams are going to miss shots, we have to take advantage of that. And I believe that's what UK's done here lately to build an 8-point lead. It's 18-10.
Yeah. And we got a lot of comments here.
All right. Comments.
So JBA, what's going on? The Kentuckian. Yeah. I think he's a good offensive player. Talking about Sarr, but he's soft on defense. He can't rebound to save his life. Yeah, I mean, I definitely say rebounding is a problem. There's no doubt.
A lot of effort, but he does have greasy hands.
And then Matthew, how much time till half? We like 13 minutes?
12. It's around 12 minutes.
12 minutes left. Steve Trevor said mints, fire emojis. Yeah, he's got 2 so far. Kentucky and 14-10 to go. Okay, he updated that when it happened. Bama reactions. What's going on? Captain K. Anyone got a link to the game? Well, I don't think there's going to be any links on YouTube before it's taken down, but you can watch on CBS. Steve Trevor, they're calling the game and giving funny and good reactions here. Should be on CBS or ESPN, I believe. Yeah, it's on CBS. And Mikey Pollitt said it was on Tennessee, that foul at the end. So
that was on Tennessee. Good.
Yeah.
And it had to be.
And then Donovan Guy said Jackson should get mad now. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know if that was a foul or he missed the dunk. I don't really know what happened there.
I think he just got contested, and because the guy's got ups like nobody's business.
Yeah, I don't know how Jackson could possibly.
Well, he might be a little hurt too, because honestly, getting that last ball down there to just lay it in was weird. I thought he would have hammered that ball. Hopefully, he's all right. That JBA though, Kenny, that's some pretty good basketball, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never miss over there, but yeah. Steve Trevor said score ? And then Kentucky said 18-10, so you updated that. Landon said Jackson got hacked. Yeah, I couldn't really tell from that replay. I'll have to watch it again. And then Steve Trevor said, agree, Donovan. He's due for big time hammer or someone. Donovan Guy said sooner or later we going to hit a bunch of threes. Yeah, I mean, we've hit it a lot so far, so if we can continue hitting them, that would definitely help.
Always helps to hit threes, but we definitely got to keep running the offense and trying to take advantage of what we can. But keep playing and take advantage of these spots. This is where you build a little bit of lead. Now Kentucky needs to maintain this, play consistent, and not give up runs to Tennessee or go through droughts themselves.
Up 18-10, 11:28 to go. We're throwing it in bounds. And
pushing and shoving.
Sarr and whatever that guy's name is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at that. We have 10 fast break points. There was 0.
Oh,
an out of bounds play. Oh,
baby.
My gosh.
Cal with a good out of bounds play.
And
Mick,
a freaking one-handed slam for Toppin out of an out of bounds play.
Mick, if you're out there, man, that was a pretty good play right there. That wasn't your normal pass to the corner.
That was a absolute Toppin went flying for that.
Probably shocked the hell out of
Jeez.
Tennessee.
It's the first out of bounds play we've done all year.
Yeah, nobody has that on tape because we don't do it.
Yeah. Oh, he's been stealing in bounds.
Nice.
Yeah, Sar passes up to Askew. Askew passes up to Brooks. He almost loses it.
Come on, take it easy. Don't dribble again.
Pass it over to Toppin. Toppin dribbles it in. Jump shot.
Damn
Rims
it.
out.
It was a good move. Good shot.
It's unlucky. Rims out. Now Tennessee's dribbling it. Pass it out. They have it outside.
Toppin's playing a lot better, too.
They fake a three. Then a jump shot from that one guy. Misses it.
Pushing
Sorry
it
for the
back.
rebound. 10:29 to go. We're up 20-10.
Yeah, I definitely
Askew
agree.
has it.
Cal's got him setting up a play. This is definitely need to do a little bit more of this with a lead.
Brooks dribbling in. Pass it out to Mintz for a three. Go! Again.
He's on fire. I agree. Kenny
3 threes.
said it, man. I'd feed him till he misses.
3 threes for Mintz. We're up 23-10. With this team, no lead is enough. So we got to keep scoring.
9 points for men so far.
15-0 run for Kentucky.
Last 4:25.
Tennessee pass out to Fulkerson. Fulkerson passes it out. They shoot a three, and it misses.
Good.
And
Nice.
they get the rebound.
Got up and got it for Toppin. Good job.
Askew pass it out to
In
Brooks.
the mail.
Brooks pass it back. Pass around to Toppin. Out to Mintz again. Mintz dribbles it. Pass it out to Brooks for a three. Misses.
Good look.
Tennessee has it now. We're under 10 minutes.
See, I think that's in a possession area. You've hit some threes. I know it's easy to say now, but maybe post somebody up. Mix it up a little bit.
You know Tennessee is going to score now because they show their drought. So they're going to score. Tennessee shoots up a three, and it goes in. I mean, what did I say?
Kenny just called that.
The second they show the drought, they score. It's how it works.
We're still up 10. Get a basket here, and you can stem it back again.
23-13, and Askew has it. We're at 9 minutes. They flop again because
Right.
Fulkerson is an absolute idiot.
I say post Sar up or something. Do something different here.
Toppin has it up top, out to Mintz.
The high-low game that we've developed here lately. Something. Everything's outside the 3 line right now. Here comes Sar.
Sar dribbles in.
Good
God
God.
dang it, turns it over.
He ran through the lane anyway.
And we foul him on the other end. And their
You're gonna
player
foul him.
acts like he got
Don't let him
killed.
shoot it. Damn it, Sar.
12 for them, curls up in a ball, and actually got killed when he didn't get killed at all because they're fools and flop. So Askew hits him on the elbow, and his legs collapse, and his back contorts.
First free throws of the game, I think. For either team.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we
Sure.
had an and one, didn't we?
No, I guess we had one single free throw. Their first shot goes up and misses.
Good.
Still up 10 points, 23-13. Where is Cheat?
I'm sure he's on his
He
way.
had it to 1:30.
Really? You said you should be here at 1:15, 1:20, I thought. But
I'd get him a water ready.
and the ref is talking to Cal. I don't know why.
Well, Cal was complaining about something, which is part of coaching to a point.
Their second free throw goes up and good. So now we're up 23-14. Now Askew has it up top. Pass it out to Mintz for a three. Goes in.
Wow.
And Mintz has 4 threes now. We're up 26-14.
He's on fire.
And Mintz cannot miss.
That was a good set play off the pick. I still say we got to get down and post somebody up, mix it up.
The Tennessee has it on the wing. Passing it around. Fulkerson has it. Almost throws it away. They shoot a long three. Misses. We get the rebound and we get fouled. And they don't call it. And it's our ball out of bounds. God. We cannot go over the back on someone on a rebound.
All right, we're at the under 8 TV timeout. UK is up 26-14.
Yep. 26-14 with 7 minutes to go.
We will take
First
it.
half.
Now, the key is, I think, for the last 8 minutes, to play consistently and at least keep a 10-point lead would be nice. Regardless, long way from being over, and will not be easy to get the W here at Tennessee, but definitely doing good right now.
So you got Donovan guy did call. We hit threes, which we were hitting threes. We've continued to hit them. This is the lineup I want to see: Mintz, Toppin, Jackson, Brooks, and Sarr. Yeah, that's what we've been. I guess we've seen that, except for Askew in there. I guess what you want Mintz to run the point. I've thought about that. Maybe having Mintz run the point. I mean,
he could on this team.
With Askew, sometimes how he plays, I would rather see Mintz. But Toppin had 16 or 18 against Vandy Wednesday night off the bench. Yeah, he had the really good dunk that I hope they show replay to out of that out of bounds play this game. He's had a couple shots rim out, but he's playing good today. And Gather Demon, people didn't believe me. I knew UK would catch fire. They will make the tourney and win the SEC championship. We definitely will need to.
I hope you're right. I think we can win the SEC tournament, believe me, but that's the only way I think we're getting in.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
There's stuff on the keypad.
So,
are you done with the comments?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we're up, 26? What was the score?
26-14, up 12. 8 minutes. So we're probably on a pace. We could get to 40 by halftime. Be nice.
If we want to win, we're going to have to do that.
And then, like Kenny said, I think if we try to hold Tennessee under 70, I think we have a really good shot to win.
Fast break points. Okay, turnovers are tied.
Yeah, 4-4. That's not bad. Just got to keep our turnovers down.
Turnovers, they're not good, but since we're even, they're not as bad as since they're turning over. It kind of equals out. And Mintz has 4 threes. I think is he 4 for 4?
4 for 4.
Wow. Mintz is 4 for 4 in this game. God, 4 threes.
Man, it's sort of not there yet, but Jody Meeks hitting for 50-some points here. That was a hell of a night. All right, looks like UK is 5 for 7 from 3. Obviously, that's probably not going to last, but we'll take it for now. Be nice to shoot close to 50%.
Yeah, keep going to Mintz when he's hot. I mean, I don't know how long it'll last. Jackson, jump shot goes in.
Nice shot.
28-14.
We've doubled them up for now.
7:30 to go in the first half, and Tennessee's dribbling it up. Pass it out. We know Tennessee's going to start making threes eventually. They shoot a long three at the top of the key, misses, and Jackson gets a great rebound. They go over the back once again. It's not called.
Let's take it easy here.
Pass it out to Boston, dribbles in. Jump shot from the same spot as Sarr goes in.
Boston with a 2.
30 points. 30-14 with 7 minutes to go. We are making everything right now.
Definitely shooting well. And like I said, you have to understand that's probably not going to stay this hot throughout the game, but hopefully we continue to shoot well.
Jump shot by Tennessee goes in, 30-16. Askey's dribbling up, passed it up to Boston, dribbling way too quick shot.
Damn it.
Way too quick of a shot. And we get the rebound, luckily.
It seemed like nobody wanted it.
Yeah, Mintz, it just went to him. He was standing still. What that was.
And you got a 14-point lead, so to come down and just fire up the shot, I don't know how smart that is.
Yeah, that's really selfish by freaking Boston. Jackson loses it. Tennessee's dribbling. Once again, these turnovers are going to.
Well, that's one of those plays you can't get out of your own way.
Tennessee long three goes in.
We make up a turnover. I mean, that's basically what that was. We turned it over on our own.
We decided to give up our lead. We just wanted to crap it away, so we're up 11 still. But a really stupid possession to do.
Got to answer back with a basket here.
Pass it around and get a good shot off. It's not doing anything stupid. Mintz has it. Pass it off to Askew. Say going to Mintz for a 3 right now would not be a bad idea. Sarr has it.
What?
Jump shot gets blocked.
That was really bad. Sarr, for what it's worth, I don't know what the hell he was even thinking. Pump faked into a block shot, and then he fouls. He's trying, like I said, but
that's not Sarr's shot from the top of the key.
What was he doing? Go up
So-
and shoot the damn thing.
We officially messed up the last 3 possessions.
Yeah.
Boston takes a quick, stupid shot. We turn it over, and then we get a block shot. A terrible shot by Sarr. Tennessee has it now. Looks like Jake is home. Hopefully he can. get
Jake
us
will
back
jump in
winning
here
it.
if not sooner by the next TV timeout.
They pass it into Fulkerson into a big crowd. Tennessee has it up top. Pass it outside. Fulkerson, long shot. Misses. We get the rebound.
Come on now. We got to get a basket here. We're down to an 11-point lead that was 14.
That's our ball.
That'll be our ball with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half.
So we dribble it out of bounds, and Jake is home.
You know,
Step
water or
in.
something first?
That's enough time.
All right. Well, BBN got a lead. Jake's jumping in here with Kenny, and hopefully they'll help take it home for a win today.
We're trying like 2 steps out.
Steve Trevor was asking if Jake should wait in the car.
Yeah, Steve
The
Trevor's
last
really
couple
been.
sessions I came
Steve
inside.
Trevor's been active in that conversation. All right, Askew almost freaking loses it, and you fit.
That's what you got.
Mintz has it. We need to get another shot from Mintz because he's 4 for 4. Toppin passing out to Askew. Askew dribbles it in, passes it off to
Yeah.
Jackson. Jackson misses the layup and gets fouled. God. Wait, what's the record? Did Sparks hit the first 5? Did he hit 5 in a row? Or
Maybe.
was that someone
I'm not
else?
sure on that. I mean, it could have been Meeks. It could have been Delk, Sparks.
Well, I guess that guy for Alabama this year freaking hit 7. His
Yeah.
first 7, so.
Oh, you know what? The guy who was at who was the guy, Jake, that hit all those threes against Alabama for us?
Jackson's first shot goes up.
This year?
Good.
No, it was in the past. Remember
Oh,
Tournament.
Gabriel.
Gabriel? Remember he hit like
Hit 7
just a
threes.
ton.
Gabriel.
Wendy Gabriel had 7 threes against Alabama in the conference tournament game.
I did not remember that.
Oh, he was on fire.
And then he hit the first. He was 7 for 7.
Jackson's second shot goes up and good.
And then he hit his first 3 the next game, so he was 8 for 8.
Goodness, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, he was a big guy too.
Kentucky's up 32-19 with 4:50 to go, and like we were saying earlier, we need to score 80 to win games now. So we are on pace to get that 40 mark at halftime. Tennessee has it
D-Dot.
outside, pass it up top.
Who's been scoring the most for them?
That's hard to tell.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Topping is a
Topping.
steal.
We've had some steals.
Dribbling it.
Good
Pass it up to Boston.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
goaltending.
my
And
God.
one.
Technical and a foul.
What is that? It's a foul, right?
Something.
What the hell's going on? Timeout?
So nothing.
Uh,
So they can hold on the rim.
I thought slapping
You
the
can't-
backboard.
No,
was a
his
technical.
hand was. He did both. He did the backboard and had his hand on the rim. Watch this.
and he killed him.
And he landed on him.
Why
So
have
3
rules?
things. They don't call any of them.
Why have rules if you're not going to enforce them?
Okay, that's got to be something. There's no way they just went to a TV timeout. You can't go to a TV
Jake, you're
timeout after
shooting
made
really
basket,
well.
right?
No, it's,
Right.
So it's a foul.
since I turned on, I heard Mintz hit a lot of threes. Was a Toppins alley oop.
He's 4 for 4. Toppins look good.
Yeah, you see Toppins out of bounds play?
No, I haven't seen anything.
He freaking made an out of bounds play where he went up and caught it with one-handed.
I want to be able to
and
watch
slammed it
You
down.
know what
all
I
the highlights later.
Because typically we go to the corner, so he rolled to the middle for the alley oop.
So we've been saying that play for ever since Kyle's got here.
Yeah, but he
Going out of the
fully
closet.
extended. It was an amazing play.
Hey, I appreciate that, Matthew Napier. G-Man, good to see you in here. Landon. Mountain Warriors is in here again.
And JoJo said he was going to be able to catch the game after.
Yeah. He's going to the Donatos or something.
Yeah.
That's a good question, the Kentucky. I think both guys can nail mid-range shots. I think as far as who's the better overall mid-range jump shooter between Toppin or Sarr, I think it's Toppin. Sarr, I would pick Sarr if he was in this one wing spot where Sarr usually shoots his
Yeah.
mid-range shot. I would take Sarr there, but Toppin overall around the court because he's hit a lot of mid-range shots from like everywhere. I think from the like inside the 3-point arc. And he can, I mean, they can both hit threes. But Sarr is just, I think he's mainly really good from that one spot,
He's got to stay on the wing.
that one like post move. But other than that, I either want to start taking that post, like a hook shot or open 3-point shot, Topping and hit it from everywhere, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what Sarr's thinking, taking the one at the top of the key like that, especially contested. I mean, I'm sure he can make that, but yeah, he's got to stay with that wing shot. It's the only thing he should be doing.
Yeah, seriously, Jaden. It looks like, I mean, I haven't seen much. I've only seen two free throws, I guess, since I got here. No, it's 2 free throws and a good alley-oop play to Boston, but it seems like we've been scoring. I'm not sure how the turnovers are, but it has to be pretty good at this point. I mean, we've had a couple of bad possessions, it sounded like,
Maybe
but
a 5
overall,
now.
I heard the one stat you said was fast break points. We're scoring a lot, which I think that honestly, every single Kentucky team since Cal's been here, I feel like we're at our best in those broken, like up and down type games, and we're fine. Some teams we're better off in like half court games, but I feel like normally for us, going fast paced usually goes in our favor. That's why we beat Arkansas so many times in the conference championship game, because they always try to like run up and down with us. So when we were 38-0, Arkansas tried to run with us and got blown out of the gym.
Yeah, some of our teams got the ball up the court in like 2 seconds or something.
Yeah,
Like John Wall, and then with other teams.
it's hard to think of a team that didn't like to run. I mean,
Yeah.
because usually our teams are loaded with very athletic guys that should be able to do that all day long. And it helps when you're hitting threes too. So it seems like we've hit
Yeah, we've been,
5
yeah.
threes total.
Yeah, Brooks had 1, and Mintz has had 4, which we cannot expect that to happen in the second half. So I think what was I gonna
So
say?
because the thing about it, if they're going to run us off the 3-point line, let's try to find ways to score, like get inside to Sar. So I heard BK saying like let's go inside a post up, but it's kind of tough because like we don't really have that post player we can just always go to.
Sar's 7 foot
He's
tall.
fine, but
You have to mix
He
it up.
needs to get
or
tougher every-
It allows them to play the 3 more.
yeah, I wish we had a guy that could post up better.
Oh my God. Okay, we
That was way too
should
easy.
have drew a charge there.
All the talent we have, though, how do you not practice that bullshit?
Well, Sar can he can make
Sar
the
can get
move,
to his
he just
hook
can't
shot. He's
finish.
too soft sometimes.
Yeah, he can't finish.
But the other thing is, guys, you've seen it. They've been doing more of the high-low game.
No, that works when you isolate, like we did against Auburn a week ago.
That was right there. Man, they had the alley-oop.
Really?
Fuck it.
I don't know about that.
So
They called an offensive foul on Keon Brooks Jr.,
you know what's
which
so
I don't think it
dumb?
was. And that better not be a TV timeout.
The most frustrating thing is we could have done the same exact thing right there.
Yeah.
We didn't do it. They flop at the first sign of
Good.
friggin' contact,
That
and
wasn't-
they get the goal.
Yeah. There wasn't a TV timeout, so we're 3:53 to go in the first half, and it's Tennessee ball. Gosh darn it. I mean, turnovers it's not terrible. I mean, you want to try to stay below 10 in a normal year in a game.
Have fewer than them, at least.
We have more than them.
I
I
know.
had one.
I'm saying for the game, try to have fewer than your opponent.
Tennessee drives in, gets blocked.
Good
You get it back.
You
Steal.
steal it.
Top pulls it out.
It was the first block of the game, I think.
Really.
I think.
Jackson with the block, though.
Oh, wow.
Jackson faces up, jab steps,
you
drives, floater, gets fouled.
I don't
That is
remember the
unguardable. I'm telling you right now,
blocks
Jackson-
there.
Ain't you watching?
I think out of all these games, games and like in
Hooper.
in the stuff that I've
Ain't you
seen,
watching?
I think Jackson's the most NBA ready,
Please sit back.
the most potential. I think on this team. A lot of guys have potential, but I think Jackson is definitely the most loaded guy as far as what he could eventually be like in the pros. He just has everything. And Jackson's a freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is our freak.
I mean, the only thing he's not doing in college is hitting threes, but that's going to be – he can do that. His jump shot is way too good to not shoot threes.
Yeah.
13-7. This team's so much better than the record.
So I'm saying that's why we sneak in. I feel so great going in because, you know, and what team wants to play us
Well,
with the record we have and our potential? No one – I mean,
Well,
no one wants to
doesn't
play
do
us.
anything,
I
right.
still think our point guard plays good enough still.
And despite that, our talent's still better than
We got
almost
talent.
everyone. Fulgerson fades away, misses. Brooks
Come
pulls up.
on,
Rebound. Our own
Sean,
player
God.
pushes him out of the way. And Ashley's going to pull it up. Set up play here. 3 to go in the first half. Over to Brooks. Dribbles right. Over to Boston, right wing. Oh, don't push off Jackson. It's a flop, though, by Fulgerson.
He's been flopping all game.
Jackson drives for a dunk.
Oh!
Really?
Yeah, nice. Can you guard that, Fulgerson?
You couldn't flop your way out of that one,
Yeah,
dude.
seriously. So there's our freak with a reverse dunk like Richards last year, and we're up 17 points, I think.
Wow.
And it's Tennessee ball. Tennessee throws around the outside,
Hands up, hands
left
up.
for a contested 3, goes in. What the heck? That's a tough 3 by them. It's a 14-point game. Over to top and left wing. Tries to get inside to Brooks. We do. Brooks faces up. Jab steps, drives right, kicks over to Boston for a wide open three. It goes up, rims out. Good look, though. Rimmed out. Great look, great shot. And that's another flop by Tennessee.
Dude.
They get inside the arc, kick it outside. Come on, let's get a stop. Get a stop. Big time stop and score here. 2 to go in the first half. They curl inside for a tough
Nice.
floater block.
Yeah,
Brooks
nice
pulls it
flop,
down.
A-hole.
Good job by
Another
Brooks
foul.
to collect it. Boston pushes for a dunk. Moving screen. Happens all the time at the right flex, but they never call it.
Yeah.
So now it's a 16-point lead again, 40-24. UK up. Tennessee walks, no call. They get inside to Fulkerson for a hook shot that goes up and no good.
Good.
And watch it!
Dang.
Brooks throws it away. They got a freaking. That stinks, man. That's so lazy. So lazy.
You know who else's fault it is?
That's-
The
I'll
fucking
ask you.
point guard.
He just freaking stands there. So it's back to a 14-point game because we're way sloppy with the ball. It's our ball at 14. We get inside to Jackson. Good move for it.
Foul!
No call. Minute 12 to go in the first half. Tennessee ball.
How is
UK
that
up
not
40
a
to
foul?
26. Get a stop. Come
Because
on.
we didn't flop. If you don't flop, you don't get calls.
Let's go, guys. Get a stop. Get a stop. Tennessee ball. Dribbles to the free throw line. Walks. No call. Kicks it outside. They call a walk. He did walk.
What about the foul on the other end?
Minute to go. 2-for-1 opportunity.
Look at this.
I know. This is a play before. That freaking turnover really burns my you-know-what.
God.
I mean, you get a good rebound, and then you just float the ball. I mean, what is this?
That play alone shows why Jackson's going pro.
I mean, that play alone, though, just shows you why we're 7-13, because we have plays like that. A good team does not do that.
Could be up 20.
Yeah, a good team. I mean, that's what separates the great teams from the good teams to the bad teams. The great teams are ones that when they get these kind of leads, they fuel off of that, they feed off of that, and they extend it to 20, and they put them away like we've seen our teams do in the past. But obviously, this is like I said, our potential is very high, but we are just way too inconsistent. But like I said, we're at 14 at Tennessee right now, the minute to go in the first half, so we can't complain of that. But it's definitely frustrating when you can be up by a lot more. Because we're on CBS, the network of it could have been more, and we're going to hear that here at halftime, I'm sure. Every Alabama game, it could have been more, it could have been less.
Yeah.
Get freaking 48-2. Could have been more. I think Cal called that timeout. Probably our use it or lose it timeout of the half. Is there anyone in attendance? I don't think there is.
Now, if Peyton Manning was there,
Oh,
you know they'd be showing him every freaking play.
Oh, yeah. Always do that in football.
Saw his cardboard cutout. I'm surprised they haven't shown that every 2 seconds.
So it's our ball, guys. Up 14 points, 40-26. Mintz has it. I haven't seen Mintz shooting a little bit. Over to Boston. Back over to Mintz. Back over to Boston. Back over to Mintz for 3. Good!
Oh my God!
Goodness. That's 5 threes by Mintz. At least 15
Jeez.
points. They throw it up the court. They walk. No call. They didn't really walk.
Down.
They go inside. Tough shot. They call it and foul. That's not a
What?
foul. That's not a foul. You can't create your own space like that. That's a BS call. But we did just hit a 3, so we're up 17 points right now, 43-26, 35.7 to go, which means we should be able to hold pretty late in the half.
Yeah, so you reward someone for putting their
Nah, that's
shoulder down
dumb.
and being out of control of buffoon.
I mean, what's
You
Brooks supposed to
reward.
do? He can't become invisible. I mean, he has to
like,
go up strong.
what are you supposed to do when you go like that? I mean,
And he makes the first fake free throw, so it's a 16-point game, 43-27.
like the only thing you can do is flop. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
that's
encouraging
stupid.
flopping in this effing sport.
That's
They're ruining it. You have to flop like a fool to
Yep.
be in these games. It's really pathetic.
So second fake free throw for Tennessee goes up and in, and it's a 15-point game, 43-28. And it's our ball with 35.7 to go. Askew dribbles it up. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to giving it to Mintz again if he's open. Or maybe fake it to Mintz for another option. Askew drives for layup that goes in.
Good.
Glad it went in. That's really early to go. I mean, there was a difference.
Keep him under 30.
So we're up. We're back up 17 points, 45-28, 14 to go in the half. D it up. Tennessee throws it. They get inside the arc for a tough
Get out there.
throwback, for a tough shot. He walk, no call. Dribbles it in for a floater that goes up and in. Get in.
Bitch.
Askew dribbles,
Still time.
puts up a full court shot that goes.
That's
Good
good.
enough. Christmas.
We'll take it, man.
Yeah, we'll
Good
take
half.
we'll take a 15-point lead at half and 45 points at the half, 10 over our goal.
Yeah.
So very good offensive half for the Cats, and if you take away a couple really dumb plays by us, they really should have less than this. Still haven't seen this top and dunk, but I'm sure they'll show it at halftime. But yeah, really good half for the Cats, guys. UK up 45-30 at the half. If we stand this, 5 for 5 from 3. So you got to go right back to him. Goodness gracious, he's 2 away from matching Gabriel's. I'm not sure what the record is for most threes made in a row, or like consecutive. Not like consecutive, like without missing. Like 7 for 7 has to be pretty high up there. I mean, is there anyone that's made more than 7 for 7?
Well, I was just thinking about the
100%.
Alabama guy that made 7. I think he made 7 too. That one.
Like yeah, he was definitely up there. I mean, I know team wise they had like 20 some, but like individual wise, like as far as like
Wait, that one
not
guy,
like
I'm
back to
pretty
back
sure has
possessions, but I know Quickly had back to back threes last year against Florida. But I'm not sure what the record is for Kentucky as far as like being 100% from 3. It
Thinking
has to
that
be
one guy,
7 or more.
I'm trying to think that game. I don't remember what it was, but remember we were playing LSU. That guy made. Was it Sparks who made it, or was it someone else that started out the game making like his first 5 shots?
No, it was Prince.
Yeah.
No,
So,
that.
What, did he make 5?
5 in a row.
So good half. 45-30 at the half. UK up. Yeah, Dawson. That's what I thought. We knew Gabriel was 7 for 7. It's hard to top that as far as being 100% from 3. Yeah, you're right, Slippy. It's always frustrating when you give a basket at the end of a half, no matter what the score is, whether you're down or up. But like you said, we're at 15 points. We scored 45 points, and you can't argue with that. Definitely want to see the scoring totals here. Has Allen seen the floor?
No, not once. And I heard a
No.
rumor.
I saw him out there for a little bit. He got 1 rebound.
I heard a rumor through Mick
He's
that
leaving.
he's not happy. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I mean, the one thing you can't be upset with is the fans have his back 100%. I mean, obviously he's been getting screwed a lot with his playing time and situations. Even though, I mean, it's tough. It's hard to question because
You can't question
to.
today.
You can't question David. Also, it's like, I mean, it's hard to like. It's easy to say like he hasn't played well when he's been in there, but it's hard to play when you're in there for like a minute a game. You know, I mean, the fact that he was playing as well as he was to start the year with that restricted minutes thing was insane.
No,
But recently, he needs to pick it up.
he made a good difference. And the problem is, even if we're playing good today without him, it doesn't matter. You still can orchestrate him into the game to get some shots.
He's not the. He
Why
needs
can't
to
we put
play
him in over
more
and
and
ask
actually
you?
do stuff.
He's not a nice guy to keep, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, so it looks like Mintz has 15 points, obviously, with the 5 threes. Jackson has 13 points.
That's Toppin guy.
Toppin has 4 points. Boston has 6 points. Askew has 4 points. And Brooks has 3 points. I mean, Kyle does like to. I mean, he likes to play the 7-man thing, but when you have 11 players, and you got to play guys. I mean, Ware hasn't seen the floor. I'm assuming Fletcher sure as heck hasn't seen the floor, and Allen hasn't seen the floor, or maybe one time you said. Yeah, you're right. He has 1 rebound on the box score here. Let's see this. We have Vanderbilt playing Alabama, which
It was tight.
looks like Pippen's still firing shots. I mean, these two are freaking ridiculous. The amount of shots that
18
one
points.
and Pippen shoot, it's like probably 85% of 90% of their scoring comes from those two flipping guys. I'm telling you, Alabama's beatable. We should have freaking beat them.
Yeah.
Nice. Had a freaking brutal start to my shift today. Yeah, so freaking, I got all the chairs set up and measured 6 feet apart, and then the scoreboard wouldn't turn on, and I had to run around trying to find the portable scoreboard, and then I had to run around trying to find an extension cord, and then the power strip was all out, and then we just like this mom or something like that pulled like the wire around, or the cord, and I finally got it to work, and everyone like yelled because like the entire like audience is watching me do the scoreboard thing, and I unplugged it, and the scoreboard turned off, I guess, and everyone was like turn it back on, and I had to like plug it back in, and then after that, I had to run around and try to find the clipboard to start checking people in again.
Blue. Kenny, did you see that comment from Mountain Warriors on there?
No.
Said they agreed with Sarr's a good player, but not a great player.
I know, Joe. I thought we were done hearing about Pippen for at least, honestly, the rest of the year if we didn't see him again in the conference tournament.
Karen, can you clean these drink holders? They're good.
Well, gold medal 67. You're right. I mean, but in the reality that we're living in with our team this year, we have to be. It's hard because like we're so used to being able to extend those leads and do better things. But with how things have gone, I mean, it's like I said, having any kind of a lead to me this year is almost like we're down negative points. If that makes any sense. Like right now we're down negative 15, so we can give a 15-0 run and still be tied. That's kind of how I viewed it, at least. Because usually a lead is like, wow, you're up, which we are. But it's just it's hard though when we've blown so many leads and had so many close games. Like I said, every single game has been a close game outside of even the Richmond game. I know it might not have finished that close. We were up in the second half. The only really bad games that I'll admit are really, really bad games that we did not deserve to win was Georgia Tech, unfortunately, because we're way better than they are. And then North Carolina, I'm pretty sure we were winning in the second half against them. But there was two that came to mind as far as really, really bad. Oh, yeah, Tennessee. No. Alabama at home and Georgia Tech were the two, I'd say, bad performances by us overall. Like, we did not deserve to win. All the other games, we had an opportunity to win. Let alone all the games that we've been down, like, one with a minute to go. But, yeah, you're right. Georgia Tech and Bama first game were the two games. So, really, we should be 7 plus. We should be 18-2 right now.
Said an earlier stat. Kentucky's 0-5 versus ranked opponents this year. So it's an opportunity there to get that first W.
Usually we're the team that's trying to avoid being the loss to all these teams that are due to be a ranked team, but now the script is flipped right now.
Weird year. You need to get something to eat.
It's fine. I'll eat after the game. I had 2 snack bars.
One long one?
That's fine for now.
Remember.
It's like the bench. Someone for Indiana ran into Tom Izzo on the bench today.
Huh.
Wow, Michigan State's 10-9.
You got a lot of weird things going on this COVID year.
That would be one insane situation if things finish out the way they do, and Kentucky, Puke, North Carolina, Michigan State, Kansas all miss the tournament. I mean, honestly, if that's the case, I'm still going to watch March Madness. But if that's the case, I'd watch even more because that's what would hurt more is if we play this bad and someone that we are competing with for titles cashes in when we are not playing well. I know the whole like win total thing. We're still ahead of. I think it's us and you, or I think it's us and Kansas right now. And Kansas is kind of closing the gap, obviously, with us losing so much this year. But I think we still have the lead.
Yeah, somebody was talking the other day that running the March Madness, squares and brackets. It really is up for grabs this year.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if it's teams that like we don't hate as much, I might be more in tune to like watch and like be excited about it. It still sucks that we're not in it, but
It's nice to have it back.
I'm not even sure how this is gonna work. It's like all in Indiana. It's like 4 sites or 3 sites or something.
Hopefully we'll get it. Win the SEC tournament and get in.
At least we'll have that tournament to know that we're competing in 100%. Hopefully, if they take that away, then that just adds to the list of
We are
bad
bar
things.
none. We are bar none the best 7-13 team in the country. That's not saying much, but
No, we're definitely
Are you seriously or are you joking?
Mason. From what I know, Ware has not been in. He's not registered in the box score right now. I didn't get here till I didn't watch anything live in person watching the screen until about
See what's in the spread.
a little under 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go in the first half. So I'm pretty sure BK and Kenny said he didn't play the first half.
You gotta know
Where?
Hey, no, Ware did not play. I don't remember.
He's the most physical guy we have, you know?
Yeah, it seems like he's almost dumb physical
Yeah, but
because he knows he's a target for the refs now. But he played
scraps.
less and less. And like you said, quite honestly, if you're up 15 on the road against Tennessee, whatever you're doing is working.
and that's the thing is like guys like Ware, Allen, Toppin, even though Toppin's playing better, those are the guys that you have to play because, yeah, they're not all-stars right now, even though Toppin's playing really well, but those are guys who get to stay 3-4 years. I mean, imagine how good they can be by their senior years.
Yeah, it's sadly, Toppin has improved a lot. I just mentioned that before you get back. Toppin's playing really well. He's making like what looks like NBA moves on offense.
So Toppin's a surprise this year. He was not even supposed to play this year. He was supposed to sit out all year long.
But let's face the facts. To me, it's going to be Jackson.
Who leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Jackson, Boston, and Clark.
Clark. Yeah, and then I think Toppin's going to eventually go too. So that's at least 4.
And from what he was saying before the year started, I mean, I guess he was talking more so thinking he was sitting out the year probably, but it's crazy because he came from Rhode Island as a transfer, not even like a very highly recruited, focused on guy, but obviously he's coming here. Then his eyes. I mean, you know what Cal's pitch is for the most part. Cal's not pitching to stay here 3-4 years.
No, and these guys can turn it on a dime to go.
You know he's forcing out. He said it.
But that's his pitch, though. He says, "Come here, play with good players, and go to the NBA." That's what it needs to be. Let's come here, win championships, and compete for championships. And then, in the process of doing that, you go pro when you're ready.
Well, if after this year doesn't change the mentality a little bit to go a different way, then that's not good news to me. And it may be time for, I think Mick made a great suggestion. Pay Cal millions to recruit and be an overseer of the program, but let somebody else come in here and coach the damn team. And hopefully they can get some guys to stay a little bit longer than 1 year.
Is that a thing for college? Is there someone who recruits? Only recruits at the
Well, I
head
mean,
coach position?
you have several assistant coaches need to be not only assistant coaches, but they have to be good recruiters as well. That's why they think Kenny Payne leaving, that didn't help us. I still think we did good recruiting, and we'll see what happens next year.
That's the issue when people say one of our contributors and Lee Martin came on and said the recruiting has to get better. We had the #1 class, so I mean you can't get any better than that.
Yeah, I think the point guard position could have been recruited better, but I think overall, I don't know how you complain.
We had the #1.
Alabama football is one that you can't complain. I mean, between Alabama football and Kentucky basketball. Clemson football similar, Ohio State football, the recruiting's outstanding. So it comes down to kind of managing your recruiting and coaching.
It just goes to show you that you can have the best players and still not like you need. I mean, with the Davis year, we had a sophomore, 2 sophomores, a junior, a senior.
Yeah, I mean, all the teams have been pretty like spread out with having like upperclassmen mixed in. Not that many, but some. The only year that was similar to this was the year that we went to the championship game with all the freshmen, because that was almost all freshmen. We had 5 starting freshmen, but the difference was you did have 2 sophomores in Cauley Stein and Poitras, but then you also had a guy like Randall, who was an absolute unstoppable force inside. Like there was a little bit of a difference there with personnel, even though that team did lose 12, 13 games that year in total.
I've always said, though, and this is the truth for sure, is the ceiling is always higher for each team as the season goes on, or at least it should be. Most improve and get better. Kentucky, by far, because of their youth and how things, especially broke down this year, they have nowhere to go but up. But I will throw in the factor of what I think we've teetered on with players at times this year is how much they want it, and how much they're willing to buy in together for the bigger picture. You can think about your NBA future all you want. But for us to survive at Kentucky, they've got to want to win titles, which is kind of the catch at Kentucky is, your season's not a success completely unless you're winning a title.
That is true. I think we can't forget about the COVID stuff.
That's
And
what
like
he's
how they didn't
saying.
have any preseason, they didn't have like nearly as many practices. I mean,
No, there's
it
no
still
doubt.
is an effect.
No, there's no doubt that plays into it. But the one guy that has to take the heat for what it's worth is Cal. You're paid $5 million a year. You're going to have to take the heat. That's just how it is, I would think.
I mean, he definitely still has to take responsibility. But like, I mean, it's just crazy that we didn't get any of those practice games.
No,
At least
it
to
really
warm
hurt
up.
us. Really hurt us.
Yeah, Dawson, you're right. That 2014 team they were 25-10 to end the regular season, but then they ended up 29-11. For some reason I thought we had 12 losses. I mean, that was one off, but still. I thought for some reason I thought we had 12 in the regular season.
You
Maybe
showed
that's
it.
10 felt like 12. Great. Well, I'll have to watch the highlights later.
No, let's say
Yeah.
she comes over and just farts.
It is pretty crazy though. In the Cal era, I can read these loss totals since he's been here. We've had 3 losses, 9 losses, 2 losses, 12 losses, 11 losses. We had 12 losses the year we didn't the year that we made the NIT. 11 losses, 1 loss, 9 losses, 1 loss. 6 losses and 11, 7, 6, and then obviously this year 13,
Wait, did we have 5 last year?
6. I always thought we were 26 and 5. I might be
I
wrong.
thought we were 5 too. Was that's not even
But
including
either
the
way,
free
I mean-
tournament?
So no, I can tell you our losses from last year. We lost to Ohio State. We lost to Ohio State. We lost to Utah.
What's
We'll focus on that later. The game back on. It's our ball. Jackson jab steps, drives, kicks out to Boston, who drives, kicks out to Mintz who fakes it. Good fake, floats it. No good. Fight for the rebound. Stark pulls it out. Be strong. Hooks it up and one. No good, but he gets fouled.
Yeah, what was the team that Cal kept saying?
They're really letting them play inside.
It's good. I know the fouls seemed to have been okay in the first half. Like as far as totals, no one was doing one-on-ones.
That team.
Was there
Cal-
any one-on-ones? What?
That one game that Cal kept saying. They kept talking about Kentucky's loss last year. That bad team.
Oh, Evansville.
Evansville. Yeah.
Sar's first shot goes up and in. 16-point lead.
Still eating the yogurt.
All right, Kenny's still on a yogurt break, so he'll be in here in a minute.
Sar's
Yeah.
about to shoot his second free throw.
Hey, a quick note too. It was Kenny's birthday yesterday. For anybody that wants to know, Kenny had a really good birthday, and we're going to continue to celebrate it today. Hopefully with a UKW. To
Yep.
That would help.
So for the last birthday surprise, wasn't really a surprise. Well, it was a surprise. It wasn't a good one. For shoot, was it Dawson? I think it was someone. Yeah, I think it was Dawson. Tennessee fades away for a 2, no good. Jackson pulls on the rebound. Askew throws over to Jackson. UK up 17 points, 47-30. Askew has the ball. Just almost a minute into the second half. Askew throws it over to Sar.
Oh, goodness
Flipping block,
gracious,
but they
what is he
call
doing? Did
they
we
call
get bailed
block.
out?
We did. Sorry, I mean this isn't football.
That was.
I still think he's a great player.
He's a good player, and here he goes running through the lane with his
Wow.
30-inch feet.
And what's he gonna do if he gets through there? I mean, he wasn't gonna shoot.
Yeah,
Oh, Tennessee's like stunned. Wow,
Well,
Tennessee is absolutely
him a little
stunned.
bit of
That's a shot right there.
we got bailed out of the foul there.
Sar back at the line for 2 shots. Wow, he's on the shot too.
That's weird.
This is really weird right now. Sar just makes the first free throw. So we're up 18 points, 48-30. Sar dribbles, takes a second free throw that goes up and in. 19-point lead, 49-30.
It's the best quote.
A minute into the second half. Tennessee has the ball. Throws it left side of the court. Back to the top of Nikita Fulgerson. Over to Pons. Pons dribbles, tries to hand it off. Good D by Jackson.
So much.
12 on the shot clock. Tennessee gets inside the arc, kicks it back out. 45 dribbles over to left wing. Good pump fake at right wing for a 3 that goes up and no good. Bricks. Mintz pulls it down. God dang it! We turned it over. We were trying to be aggressive, which I can't argue with. That's just a unselfish play by Mintz, but he just threw it away.
I mean, Boston's only freaking like
That was a
6'8",
missed
like,
opportunity,
7
but-
wingspan.
We've seen that before.
Son of a buck.
The new. But we're up 19 points, Tennessee ball. Mintz tried to be a little too aggressive there.
What is that? The first time Michigan State, Kansas, Kentucky, and Duke
Well, so-
going unranked?
Yeah, probably. Tennessee lobs it for a dunk.
Ask you quit bitching. Just
Yeah, that was
figure it
just.
out.
So it was a good play by them. It's a 17-point game, 49-32. 2 minutes in the second half. Boston dribbles,
ran with it.
which they just apparently don't call it now. This is a NBA 2.0. Askew throws over to Sarr for an elbow jump shot that goes up, bricks, no
Yeah,
good.
foul.
Jackson tips, no good. Tennessee, he probably did get fouled.
Jackson
Yep.
on his hand.
Jackson jammed his finger, it looks like. Just D it up, use your hands. Tennessee has it. They get inside to Pons, who turns and banks it in. They give us the points, even though it's for them. It's
Nice.
49-34, 15-point game. The scoreboard's effed up right now. CBS, you guys are just terrible.
Get back to bench.
Maybe it'll stay that way.
And then maybe they scored in the wrong basket. Askew dribbles over to Boston, left corner inside to Jackson.
Good.
It's a mismatch.
God, he
Be
hit him
strong.
on the other
He
side. You
spins
still
for a
have
hook
him on
shot.
the other side.
Sarr got fouled. What the heck?
Jackson should have passed that ball.
He
from
should have, but
post to
Sarr got
post.
fouled in the putback. Tennessee throws it outside left wing. They drive to the left
Really good
elbow,
stop.
spins good, and they call a foul on Askew. So it's a 15-point game, 49-34. Of course, it's off that effing turnover by us.
Yep.
But it's the story of the season, the story of basketball.
I'd like to see Mintz get another shot.
Yeah, no, seriously. Mintz is
5
still
for 5.
5 for 5. Yeah, he's 5 for 5 from the 3-point line. Guys, let's not complain. Let's just play ball. We know the refs are terrible. They've been pretty good today from what I've seen. So let's not complain yet. Tennessee ball. Fulkerson has it way outside the arc. Throws it outside or to the top of the key. Oh, good steal by Boston. He steals it behind his back. Be smart. Be smart.
No
Boston.
numbers.
Euro step gets blocked.
No numbers.
And then you
Don't go
forced
2 on 1.
it when it wasn't there. Tennessee has it, drives hard, back out to Fulkerson, top of the key. Gotta be smarter in transition. Tennessee has it left wing. Good hook pass inside to Fulkerson, puts it up, and no good.
Wow.
And good rebound by Jackson. One-handed board.
Except you know what
Askew
Cal says
dribbles
about
over to
that.
Boston. Yeah, no,
Oh,
really.
you had him.
Brooks has it left baseline for a 2-point jump shot that goes up no good. Jackson
Oh.
pulls it down, spins,
And
and
one.
one gets fouled. Good board and spin by Jackson.
Doing good. Get these points, but they're missing some passing opportunities. Got to get a little better on the assist.
Yeah.
What Cal said last year.
He always
Great
he
yellow
hates
hand
one-handed
rebound.
rebound or one-handed
Said
rebound.
2 hands.
And we were there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, seriously. He's never been a big. Yeah, he got flipping fouled there. You can't. When he's in the air, Fulkerson has his arm on him.
They were only showing that because he jammed his finger, not because of the
Yeah.
foul.
Jackson drills the first free throw. 16-point game, 50-34. Well, obviously he jammed his finger, but it
It's
looks
just
like
opposite.
he
It's
jammed
not
his left hand.
Yeah, it's not his right. It's fine.
Jackson now has 14 points, 6 rebounds, with another free throw to come.
He's headed to the NBA.
Yep.
And then one dunk alone he is.
Jackson's second free throw goes up and in, which honestly, now that he knows he's going pro, hopefully he can relax and be a lot more not as stressed playing, like he knows he's going, which I mean he probably did now.
We got a lead. And we're 0 for 7 to start.
Wow,
the half.
we're 0 for 7 in the second half, but we're still up 17 points, 51-34. Is that right?
Luckily,
I believe.
our free throws have
Yeah.
just luckily we've got to the free throw line. We've made
Seriously.
them.
Tennessee for a long three that goes up, no good.
Come
Pushing
on,
the back, no
Brooks.
call.
Hey!
Tennessee tips it out, our ball. Brooks, you were
That
better
was
than
Zach.
that, dude.
We're seconds away from the first TV timeout of the second half
Yep.
here.
6
That
over
is-
the 16.
Ready?
It's got to be the worst rebounding team. It's got to be.
Like you said, we have our team, which is
Yeah.
a joke. Because remember our length we saw in that first
Yeah.
open practice? That length is still there.
You know, that length did help us get a lot of steals in the first half.
Yeah. So, before the year started, I'll say that the TV timeout. Brooks drives, gets fouled, and
Oh.
one. No call.
Foul?
19-point
field
lead,
goal.
53-34. Brooks puts in the first UK field goal of the half.
Isn't there an under 16 timeout?
Yeah, did they switch?
I don't know why they
points
call
back?
it. No, they
Now
did.
it's
They
getting
did.
called on
They
us.
switched it. Tennessee walks, no call. Don't reach. They
They're gonna
call
Fulkerson-
on
yep,
us.
that's- oh shoot. So they don't call an F1 on this. You
Fulkerson's
try
a
to hold them
fool.
up. But 19-point lead for the Cats, so we've actually expanded our lead by 4 in the second
Look at
half.
this.
Not shooting
Oh
as
my
well.
That's an M1!
Hey, you know, we said it.
kidding
They're
me?
probably not going to shoot as hot in the second half, but if they play good defense, just scrap out the win. All right, Yogurt, halftime's over. Kenny's coming in.
So 53
No, so that's-
50 53-34, UK up at the under 16 timeout of the second half. Let's just keep playing well. And I think we just went the TV timeout on a foul on us, so Tennessee will be on the line for 2 shots. Fulkerson, by the way. The Kentuckians stay solid on defense. don't gamble. Don't let Fulkerson or Pons eat us up in the paint. Force them to shoot contested threes. If we don't give them anything to work with, we will extend our lead. Well, so far, the Kentucky, and you're correct about that. I mean, we have given a couple inside shots, but a couple of them have rimmed out. It's hard to keep those guys away from the basket because they're both seniors, I believe. I know Pons is a senior. Pons is a senior.
My mouth.
God damn, really? Bit my freaking.
Pons is a senior, and I think Fulkerson's a senior as well. So it's tough. I mean, hey, these guys are senior. We played them the last time. It's hard to keep them away from where they want to be. But like you said, I would definitely prefer to have contested threes over post shots and layups that they can draw. And you're right, Slippy. Jackson didn't even leave the court, surprisingly. He came right back, got fouled, had a great spin move, and he drilled both free throws from before. And then Donovan Guy saved Brandon Boston. Don't look like – I'm not sure who that is. Brittany Griner? Griner?
You don't know who she is?
Oh.
We don't get it.
What?
He's a really good girls basketball player.
Oh. Oh, that's right. The Baylor player. That's right. A little bit. I haven't seen her in a well, yeah. I remember that player from that's a while ago. Austin Penley says, I can't see the game, which sucks. I couldn't watch the last game against Vanderbilt. Wait, if you can watch the highlights, I know a lot of people said they couldn't stand watching the game. And once you know you won, the highlights are fun to watch when you won the game. But yeah, so far it's been a very surprising performance today so far for Kentucky. Up 19 points. It's 53-34 right now. Kentucky's up 53-34. Landon free throws, exactly. Just keep drawing free throws. I'm not sure what the total is today, but it seems like it has to be pretty good.
I mean, we didn't shoot that many, but
So far, this half we shot a few.
I don't even want to say that.
Well, I mean, I think we've. I didn't see the first half, so I can't say it in the first half.
I think we missed one. Didn't
yeah.
we miss one free throw? Yeah, did we miss one? Oh, God. No,
Well, I don't
think
know,
we
but
missed one.
Nate and Jacob Productions, what's up? What's going on, Nate and Nate and Jacob? Fulkerson's at the line for two free throws. First one goes up and rims in. It's a 18-point game, 53-35.
Chaos down here.
UK up. 15:36 to go. Second shot goes up and in. It's a 17-point game, 53-36. And it's our ball. We have Askew, Mintz, Toppin as the guards, it looks like, even though Toppin's kind of forward. And Brooks and Sarr. Askew dribbles right side of the court over to Brooks, top of the key. Brooks dribbles left, back to the top of the key to Sarr. Sarr rips through, dribbles right, hands it off to Mintz. Mintz penetrates, fades away for two. No good, but they held Sarr! You know what that is? That's a hook and hold, which should be 2 shots in the ball. I guess, guys, once again, the flop, like I said, that I'm going to expose, and I might have to add in the hook and hold because they've not called one hook and hold since 2 years ago when we had Washington and Hero.
No.
Our ball, we get it into Sarr, hands it off to Askew.
They didn't call it that?
No. Like I said, they just vanish with these calls. Askew gets it to Brooks. Brooks posts up on Pons, spins, gets fouled. Don't call, gets it back. Spins, gets fouled. Jamie!
Oh, my God.
How many is that on Pons?
I don't know.
Is he a senior?
Yeah, he's a senior. He's
Like
a freaking 5-star senior. 5-star athlete that just stays 4 years.
That is such BS.
They do it. North Carolina does it.
Wisconsin.
Puke does it every now and then. Wisconsin might do it every now and then.
Well,
If they get one. If one goes to Wisconsin, they stay. Like if Hero went to Wisconsin, he's there 4 years. Brooks' first shot goes up and in. 54-36, back up 18. 15 minutes to go. It's 5 minutes in the second half.
I mean,
One more free throw to come for Brooks. Brooks with 6 points so far today. Brooks' second shot goes up and rims out.
I thought.
Well, no matter what, it's a missed free throw, so we're not perfect from the free throw line.
No.
Tennessee has it. Yeah. Well, we were before, but now we're not. So who cares?
Yeah, we need
Tennessee. Yeah, we didn't. We actually did need that. Tennessee ball. UK up 18. Tennessee dribbles around the outside of the arc. They get inside. It's a weird
Wow.
match. They
Oh.
lose it. They get it back. 45 goes up.
Oh.
Blocked by Top. No way!
What?
That's great defense. That is
Come
such
on,
good
dude.
defense, and they just bailed him out on that. That was great defense by Jacob Toppin.
What's he supposed to do?
That's terrible.
What is
This
he
is just
supposed
terrible.
to
This is
do?
great defense by Toppin. Great defense by Toppin. That is great defense.
You've got to be joking.
Unbelievable.
man. You've got to be joking.
That is a BS call. The worst call of the day that I've seen.
As a ref, how do you make that call?
That's just
What
terrible.
are you making a call on?
Brooks or Toppin did a great job there. And the ball absolutely lies there, and the first one goes in.
Absolutely.
17-point lead, 54-37. Terrible. Absolute terrible call.
That
Toppin,
is
keep playing defense, man. You are
terrible.
probably our best defender in my mind. Tennessee drills both free throws. The ball absolutely lies like a fool. And it's a 16-point game. 54-38.
I mean, I just don't understand as a ref how you could possibly. What is he calling? Like, is he calling?
He
you
just bailed him
can't
out.
throw that?
He bailed him out. It was a great block.
He wasn't even over.
No.
He was straight up.
He did it perfectly. You can't do it any better.
You look
Sarr
at-
has it, left baseline, jab steps, drives right, kicks it over to Toppin, who deserves something here. Toppin pulls up for two. No good. Over the back by Sarr, no call. Tennessee gets it. Let's go. D up.
Can you foul
D up,
someone
D up.
standing still?
Tennessee drives right, up off the glass. No good. Tipped for the rebound. Toppin pulls it down. Watch it. Be smart. Mintz has it. Left side of the
Oh.
court. Over to Boston for a wide open three that goes up and no good. Come on. Boston.
Oh.
Brooks pulls it out. Puts it up and in.
Yeah.
Can we put Allen in? I mean, I know Boston scored today, but can Allen get a shot? God.
He's not shot at all.
No, I mean, Boston can score. He's had some good games recently, but still,
Allen
I want to see
standing
Allen get a
still.
shot. So we're up 18 points again, 56-38, Tennessee ball. Tennessee drives middle of the court to the SEC logo, back to the left corner. Good defense by Mintz. 12 on the shot clock. Tennessee drives to the elbow, top of the key, walks, no call. Dribbles inside the arc for a long two. The rims up, no good. Brooks pulls it down. Mintz has it, pushes. Mintz pulls up, pulls it out. Be smart, gets up. Yep, the top of the key. Over to Boston, left side of the court. Inside to Sarr. Sarr turns. Inside to Brooks. Good one-handed catch for a jump shot that goes up. No good. And Tennessee pulls on the rebound.
That's a good possession.
That was good passing, good shot. Just didn't go in. 2 for 14 in this half for field goals. That's hard to believe.
Shooting when stay
Are we watching the right game?
Well, that's why we got to take possession
I think-
to take some time.
So 18-point lead for the Cats. Tennessee ball.
We've made like five or six free throws.
Yeah, we haven't made a lot of free throws, but I think I thought we've scored more. So Tennessee ball. 5 on the shot clock for a selfish three. Goes up, no good. And Boston pulls it down.
Set it up for
Our
us.
ball almost under the 12. We're nearing the under 12. Up 18 with the ball. We've only shot 1 3 this half, which was from Boston before. Mintz has it. Like you said, Mintz has a good percentage from 3 right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him shoot again.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see him.
Boston
shoot
gets it to Sarr. Sarr faces up, jab steps again, rips through, spins, left hand hook, off the glass and in. There's Kenny's
again. Yeah, I told you.
Sarr.
That was a great play.
That's a great play by
Great
Sarr.
play,
Fulkerson,
Sarr.
someone knows 13 for. They flop.
A great play by a
Yep.
great player.
20-point lead for Kentucky, 58-38. Tennessee drives. Mintz falls down.
Oh,
no!
What?
Come on, that's a TV timeout foul.
There's been 2 blocks by us that have both been called fouls. Terrible calls.
They're not going to show it.
No,
Come
they
on,
won't.
Spectrum. Open up the app. What channel? 12?
CBS at 12.
Right on the
If
screen,
I can get that shot I'm recording, I'm going to use that for Tennessee's logo next time we play them. They're
12.
freaking turnaround stun freaking look.
I know.
Well, even if you look down, you'll see the stun look. I just missed
Okay.
it. No, it's right here. Yeah, we're about to confirm this, guys, to see if this is a terrible call. Hey, we have Mikey Martin in the house. What's going on, Mikey?
All right,
And Rise Boys,
here it is.
YT. What the heck?
He lost the ball.
Did they call it bodies? He got all the ball up top.
Okay.
Watch this. Watch after this. This is the freaking shot of Tennessee from today. Wait. You see, hey, I can use that for the hype video next year.
Oh,
They see our team. They see Mick walking in the room.
That's Tennessee's reaction to
Wait,
this
we better
game.
record that. 'Cause how are we going to find that again?
I can't record off this. It doesn't let me.
Well, I think there's a channel that will post the whole game, hopefully.
Okay, so that play that just happened, since CBS doesn't show replays that Kentucky fans want to see, the guy went up, lost the ball. Here, we try to animate this. He went up. He lost the ball. The ball was behind his hand. Brooks hits the ball, and it's a foul. That's what just happened.
That was from what I
He
saw. I didn't
lost
see
the
any
ball
contact.
behind his hand. Brooks hits it, foul. That's what just happened. But CBS doesn't show replays that Kentucky fans want to see.
CBS is just
biased.
horrible coverage.
It's the
Yep.
Tennessee thing.
Hey, BBN for life. Rise boy. Is it? No, my bad. Is it Rise Bop. Appreciate
I have a
you
hard
being
time
in here.
reading names of these.
Yeah, sorry. Some of the names I just can't see it well. Well, Donovan guy, are you saying his defense is good or bad? Boston. Boston at times can be a great defender in my mind because he has his hands out. He has such long arms. He should be able to get so many deflections. But is it really bad right now, or is it good? But I agree though, Mikey. Let's keep this lead. We're up 20 points, and once again, Tennessee's going to line for some fake points.
Yeah, Mikey, what's going on? We need to get you Matt Washington play some basketball.
That's a good comparison to the Kentuckian. Yeah, Mikey Martin says zebras suck sometimes. I agree.
Yeah.
They've been pretty bad. Today, I'll say they haven't been terrible today, aside from maybe like 2 or 3 bad calls and then 2 or 3 no calls. But they have been better. From this season, they've been great, which is not saying much at all.
They were really consistent in the first half of this game because there was only 2 fouls collectively for a long period of time, and they were really consistent on both ends. Now it's terrible.
That was the last game. Landon Markham, my bad, said 3 for 15 on field goals second half. I know it's crazy, but we're up 20 still. LOL. I know that is a crazy stat right there, Landon.
Is it 3 2-pointers
For what?
in the second half?
For us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be because we haven't made a 3 yet. Tennessee rims in a free throw, so it's a 19-point lead. These guys, the ball's lying today. Absolutely lying.
I mean, that play. I've not.
I mean, it could have been body, but I wasn't looking at the body. He makes both free throws, so the ball is just absolutely a liar today in these last 2 situations. So it's an 18-point lead, our ball. Min Sazic gets trapped over to Askew.
The ref should
Askew's
say
dribbles
exactly
out of
where
the
they got
press.
fouled. They should say exactly where they got fouled.
Oh, I know.
They should have to do.
They should have to explain what was the foul.
Yeah, exactly. If they can't,
I'm sure
it's
they
not a
do
foul.
on the court, but not very well. We can't hear it, obviously. Topping for 2. No good, but he can make that shot, though. I'm not arguing with that shot. He can make that mid-range jump shot.
We were red hot in the first.
Yeah.
It cooled down.
Just got to have C1 go in.
We got to go to the foul line.
They go to the foul line and find
Yeah.
Mincy in for 3. Tennessee walks, no call. Kick it back outside. 15 in the shot clock. They step back for a selfish 3 that goes up, no good. Long board, fought for, pulled out by Jackson.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
dang.
my.
Toppin hit his head in the ground. Hopefully he'll be okay. Is that a foul? This better be an effing foul. There was effing contact on this. He just his elbow, his knee.
It's better than the floor.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. No, he should be fine. Fulkerson, then he tripped anyway. That's his own guy.
It's freaking Fulkerson is always
Yeah.
It's
doing
like he just
something.
fell over. He collapsed.
He jumped really high for that board, but it was
Anymore.
falling
See,
down.
concussion
Well,
was-
that was in
2
slow
years ago.
motion.
He'd been at the hospital.
Basketball
Still
guys,
in?
it's kind of like
Well, now
soccer. A lot of guys
COVID
flop
was
sometimes
like
too.
getting that concussion.
He might have hit. He
Yeah.
definitely hit the back of his head though.
But you know what I mean? They would
Yeah.
look at you with a microscope.
Toppin spins for a post move, gets fouled.
Yeah.
Good move. Yeah, 45. You freaking flopping fool. You deserved that. And that was you that did that? Oh my gosh. That makes it even worse. That's the stun guy just fouled. The stun, absolutely stunned guy for Tennessee 45 gets fouls here.
He really looks
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Are you serious?
What are you
dude?
talking about,
You hit him
45?
across the bicep. That's a hammer. Kenny, show him the look
You
again.
still be kidding me? I mean, you literally hit all arm. You're going to complain about that?
Thing
What
is,
the heck?
that guy looks really similar to Quickly,
Toppin drills the first free throw. Yeah, he does actually look like
but
Quickly a
does
lot.
not even come close to.
There's Jacob Toppin and Obi Toppin. That's crazy. Toppin's second shot goes up and in. 20-point lead again. Can we extend this? Do a little history lesson today for the Cats?
I'll tell you what, you got to be happy.
Yeah. Tennessee drives middle of the court, floats it in. 18-point game, 10,
God.
a little under 11 minutes to go in the second half. Boston has it, fakes a pass, back at the Askew. Over to Jackson, top of the key. Jackson hands it off to Mintz.
Please get him another 3.
No, seriously, let's get Mintz. They're going to be all over him, but try to get him open. Tennessee deflects it out of bounds. It's still our ball, 18 in the shot clock. And
Too easy.
way too easy of a drive there. Not sure who. Jackson should have jumped to block that. I know he can't block every shot, but
No.
you're down there. I mean, Davis would just about block every shot inside that he could reach.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Jackson's not Davis, but he has a lot of his blocking ability inside of him. Askew has it, left side of the court, crossover, drives, gets pushed, no call, double team to
It's
Jackson on the
open.
court, gets fouled.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and this 45.
my God.
45 is just losing his mind. Team up, I know.
dude.
Tennessee 45 is doing a high step calisthenics here after a
Tee
foul.
him up.
He fouled again.
Oh my God, dude.
What are you doing, 45? What is this? Wait,
Tee
CBS.
him up.
CBS is just freaking going. Actually, they're just like clowning him right now on live TV.
How many fouls does this guy have? 3?
3, but all 3 he's been stunned on every single one of them.
Go
Jackson
right back to him.
at the free throw line for 2 shots. First shot goes up and no good. Come on, Jackson, drill this free throw. He usually makes his free throws.
We've been doing good. If
I
we
mean, when you
shot,
shoot enough, you're not gonna make them all.
if we shot this consistently, like just we were shooting so bad at the beginning of the year, like literally 50% or less. If we would have shot anywhere close to what we've done those
Like
last
half.
3 games, we would have won how many games?
It's hard to put a number on it, but we would not be 7-13. That's all we can say.
Like, we'd probably have a winning record.
Jackson drills the second free throw, a 19-point lead, 61-42.
The amount we're splitting is so much better.
Yeah.
Freaking the beginning of the year. We were splitting like every single one. Now
Yeah.
we're making most.
Full court pressure by the
Dude.
Cats. I liked. I mean, honestly, with our defense and length, I mean, maybe not with a lead, but still, we should be pressing way more than we do.
Yeah.
Tennessee has it. Top of the key to the flopping full.
The
Hands
shocking-
it off.
the
Yeah,
shocker.
shocked guy hands it off to another guy. They
Just
drive
not
inside of
in.
the paint. Spades away for a tough shot that goes up. No good. Board goes to Mintz. Mintz, watch it. Slow it
That's
slow
it.
it up.
That's
Slow it up.
shocker.
The shocker did not produce any points that possession. Askew over to Boston.
Oh,
Boston does his normal walk. Over to Mintz. Over to Askew.
I know.
We're trying to get Mintz open. Mintz has it. Left side of the court. Left wing.
I should have picked for him.
Yep, they're all over him. Mintz drives. Steps back for a
Oh,
3.
God.
No good. But Toppin
Free him
fights
up.
for it. And Tennessee pulls it down.
That really
That's
frustrates
a tough shot. I know. That's
Why
a
are we
tough
not-
contested shot.
We gotta be.
Still almost
setting up-
went in, though.
Someone give Mintz a.
I'm still.
Get
And
there.
yep, Jackson pushes Fulgerson, so it's going to be a foul on Kentucky. It's a 15 foul, so no shots. And Tennessee's at 7 fouls, so we're in the bonus.
Yeah. That
It's
really.
15 foul.
Mintz was trying to create his own space there because I don't know why did we not set up a play to get him open.
We were trying to get. We tried to set a screen, but luckily we're actually learning because in the past we would have done a moving screen on that because we're trying to set the. There's gonna be a better play to isolate him though for like
I know. Just
we're 5 in transition.
he's 5 for 5. Find
Yeah.
him open for
The
something.
guy that's on him, I don't think is their best defender. They get into Fulgerson, left corner, right corner, my bad. Who tries to post up on Sarr. He spins, posts up, fades away with a tough shot. It bounces up, no good, and the flopping guy just cussed up a major storm there after that missed rebound.
No, how he's not teed up.
Yeah, I know.
He's
This guy's just
pretty
allowed to do whatever he wants out there. Askew has the ball, dribbles it left, drives hard, spins,
Get it out.
trying to find someone. Call
Call
timeout.
timeout.
Call timeout. Wow, he bounced over to
Shit.
Sarr. Inside to Brooks. Brooks faces up.
Good.
Goes hard. Strong. No good. Sarr pulls it down.
Let go. It's our ball.
That's it. That's off friggin'
What?
Sarr. I think Sarr dropped it out of bounds.
I thought he knocked it out of his hand.
I mean, maybe, but Sarr's going to rebound it.
He still needs to grab it. Damn it.
I'm gonna leave this thing open.
So it's Tennessee ball. It's crazy. The Shocker scored 27 against us last time.
Great. We're watching area.
I did not know
51.
that. I kind of thought 45 for them scored a lot last time, but I didn't know it was him. So it's let's double check that one. Tennessee ball, 19-point lead for the Cats, nearing the under 8 TV timeout. Tennessee dribbles it around, kicks the top of the key. They walk, drive to the right elbow, kicks it back to the right wing to the Shocker for a 3 that goes up. No good. Bricks. Our ball. Slow it up.
Because we're shooting like shit.
Yeah. Ask you to Brooks, top of the key. Just get it out and hold it. Let's run a good play. It's
Let's
still
go to the
22
free throw
seconds on
line.
the shot clock. We get it down to Sarr. Sarr faces up. Jab steps.
Get it out.
Post up. Double team spin. Right hand hook up. No good. Sarr fights for it.
Good.
Brooks gets it. Goes hard.
Oh!
Yeah. No.
Ah!
Fight. God dang it! How the f do you not finish that? How do you not finish that?
What the?
It's a foul on Brooks. The 16th foul on
Throw in the ocean.
Kentucky. What the? How did that not go in?
They're like 3 for 20, man.
That's not a 1-and-1. It's the last foul we had to give there. So that's the 4th foul on Brooks too. But UK still up 19 points. Brooks should have finished that layup. It was a reverse layup. But now both teams are in the bonus here on out for the final 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Tennessee ball, UK up 19. Tennessee gets it right wing. They drive inside the arc. Back outside. Crossover to the Shocker, who drives in for a good pass to Pons for a dunk. And cuts the lead to 17. Our ball. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, they foul Boston.
Nice.
That'd be a 1-and-1. And
You
we're
know what?
1 second over the 8, so the next dead ball will be TV timeout.
I mean, honestly, I'd take
Good
our
enough,
chances going to the free throw line every possession from now
I
on.
mean, I
honestly.
agree, but we should be able to make layups.
Why now?
I mean, Brooks.
It was an awkward angle, but he just needs to turn around and put the
I've
different
seen
ball
that
in.
go in before. I don't understand that. It bounced out.
He just needs to turn around.
Yeah, Boston's the line for a 1-and-1.
God, he's
Shot goes up and no good. Effing missed a 1-and-1. Tennessee ball, 17-point game, 61-44. We're up. Boston, you're better than that, dude. Tennessee ball, under the 8, so the next dead ball will be a TV timeout. Dribbles it around left or right wing to get inside to the Shocker.
why was it a
Fakes the
1-and-1?
pass, tries to post up on Askew for a tough fadeaway that goes up, rims in.
I'll take that.
And it's a 15-point game. Our ball, 7:30 to go in the game. 15-point lead, 61-46. Let's get a bucket here. Big time bucket.
They beat
We're going to foul call.
us doing that every time.
Yeah. Askew throws it over to Toppin, top of the key. Mintz gets held, no call. Mintz turns it for a 2-pointer that goes up, no good. Fight for rebound. Tennessee pulls it down. God dang it. I know, it sucks. Tennessee gets inside the Shocker, gets blocked! Wow! Start with a great block. Tennessee gets to the top of the key.
What
To
rebound?
Pons, right corner for a 3 that goes up, bricks, no good. Tennessee pulls it down. The Shocker grabs it.
You're telling me
Under
he
7.
rebounded it?
Rebound! Let's go! Shocker
What?
dribbles it around top of the key. Left wing, and they call it
What?
a clock issue, and it's going to be a TV timeout because of that. You know what, though? Great block by Sarr in the Shocker. That's all ball.
Yeah.
But once again, I mean, can we finish one game with a lead? Or do we have to always go into the freaking twilight zone every game? You know? And we're still at 15 points. We can still manage to maintain this lead. But can we? We have 6 minutes to go? About 6 minutes to go
Yeah.
of 15 points. Can we manage that? I mean, that's our goal. We're at 15 points, right? So can we just not lose the next 15 minutes by 15 points and we'll win?
I just.
Or no?
How tall?
16 points and we'll win.
I mean,
One was a big deal.
getting the Shocker's like 6'4". Sarr is effing 7
Boston's
feet
one
tall,
sucks.
and he rebounds it over. How is it even possible?
That's what I'm saying. Boston misses that free throw. Get Evan Allen in there. It's too late now, though.
All we can ask for is to
Boston's
keep taking good shots, but then on the defensive end, I don't know how Sarr's getting out rebounded by a flipping fool.
I know, but Sarr is better than Boston. He's been playing well, but can Cal not sense that Boston's not playing that well today offensively and let someone else get the chance to go in? I mean, are we that dumb to not
luckily-
give him a shot? I mean, Boston's done some good things today. Don't get me wrong, but that is just brutal.
Well, I don't know how you aren't. Yeah, I don't know how you aren't mixing in Allen. Anyway, but Boston. I mean, at least he hasn't been
Playing
taking.
better.
He hasn't been taking a lot of selfish shots. He took one bad one the first
Yeah, I heard
half,
that one.
but I mean, at least he's not taking a bunch of selfish shots every possession.
So really,
But if
We've-
no one can make it, I don't know why you
Yeah.
want to try to put Allen in. No one can make it right now. So what would it hurt to put Allen in if he can't make it? If he can't make
That's
it,
what
it's
I'm
the same thing.
that's why
Or he
it's
makes it.
frustrating because we haven't given him a shot. We've given him one shot. I didn't see him out there. But
No.
what I was going to say was we tied this half, right? Because we were up 15 at the half. We tied despite
Sure.
some atrocious shooting this half for the
So
most part.
we
You know?
just can't lose by 20 in this half.
Can't lose by 16. But like I said, I mean, we're up 15. It's Tennessee, or what is it right now? It's Tennessee ball. I'm not sure what the call was. I think it was just a clock issue. Wait, I think it hit the rim when Sar blocked it, so it should have reset to 20, which I think it did.
What, it reset to 30? Or it didn't
I think it
reset?
just I thought it did reset to 20 because they had 13. It should have been less if it didn't reset. Yeah, 6:53 to go. We're up 61-46, and we already missed 1-1-1. But overall, though, free throws have been pretty good today. 15 for 18, really 15 for 19 if you count that 1-1 as 2. So I finished strong
Are
here.
you serious?
They gave Cal a warning. That's why they.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was something turn around. So Kentucky got a warning. Luckily, no technical foul, so no free throws coming. But it is Tennessee ball. 14 in the shot clock.
Cal is the only coach.
Why would they? That would
Yeah,
actually,
warning.
that actually hurt Tennessee.
It did. Pons has it. Walks. No call. 5 in the shot clock. They get it to
Easy.
the paint. They spin.
Oh.
So they walk. No call. 1 in the shot clock. They don't know it.
Too
They
late.
shoot a 3.
Too
It goes
late.
up. No good. Good board. They did get it off barely. We boarded anyway. Our ball at 15 points. 6:30 to go in the second half. We get Mintz wide open 3. Look.
Yeah, Allen's really he's never.
But at this
come
point,
back.
it's like you can't put him in now. I know we lose Allen. I'm going to lose it. Mintz gets it over to Jackson. Jackson faces up. Jab steps, drives. Her baseline jump shot goes up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Tennessee pulls it down. It's a tough looking shot for
I
us.
don't
That's
like
why you
that
gotta
shot.
get it into the fucking post because we're not shooting well from outside.
I agree. Tennessee has the ball and they call a foul on Jackson. That's a 1-on-1 opportunity for them. Cannot foul. Come on, guys. Let's freaking play ball. So that's 4 fouls on Brooks and Jackson now. Brooks, play smart. I know you're a sophomore, but play smart.
Just play consistent in the second half. I mean, if you're red hot, fine, but play a consistent second half. 3 for 22. That is
We're just.
It's a 1-on-1 for Tennessee.
Leaving them in this game.
Fulkerson misses the 1-on-1. Wow. So they make up for our missed 1-on-1, and it's our ball at 15 points with 6 to go in the game. Can we get a bucket somehow, some way? Yeah. Toppin has it, hands out the Mintz.
Score a point.
They're
every
all over
minute.
Mintz, man.
At least
All
one
over him.
point per
Good
minute.
screen by Sar. Sar gets it. We almost lose it. Gets it anyway.
Dang.
Mintz gets it back. 11 on the shot clock. Mintz throws over to Boston. Boston.
Five.
Yeah, Boston. No, that's a flop.
You are a fool.
You are pathetic, dude.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah, go to the monitor. No, you can't push the
Tee him
ref.
up. Tee him up.
What the heck?
His chin strap.
Barnes has his chin strap on.
Oh, there she's. Wow, that's such a bad.
What could you
flop.
call there?
That's such a bad flop. That's
Yeah, the refs won't even go to the monitor, and he was asking to. That just shows how pathetic you are.
Even though they
The
actually show the
25,
replays.
35.
They see they're showing replays now because they know I have the thing.
I know. Screw that. So Stars at the line for 1-and-1. Shot goes up and in. 16-point lead, 62-46. 5:44 to go. One more free throw to come for Sar.
1-on-1s are here.
So they missed a 1-and-1 to equal that out. We just made our second 1-and-1. Second shot goes up and in. 17-point lead, 63-46. What can we do to get me a stop and a 3?
Yeah, get ready to
Oh my
go.
god.
Yeah,
What do we
Vinny,
get-
it's tough filming live reactions to
I'm
games when
hungry
it's
now.
a season like this, especially. But yeah, it's hard when
You
you're
know what?
everything's live.
Yeah, the thing is, I'll have to say a timeout.
Yeah, Tennessee
It's
ball.
Allen.
5.5 to go in the game. UK up 17 points, 63-46. Tennessee
Yeah,
takes a
huge.
selfish 3, goes up no good. And
Grab
ask you with a good board. Help with Sar.
Yeah, sorry, really.
Yeah, Sar gave him that one, but still, good board by the Cats. Our ball up 17 points.
I'm not gonna read that stat.
Yep, what's it? I didn't even see it, so I can't even say it.
Wow.
Toppin has it left side of the court over to Askew. Askew drives left, gets bumped, no call, out of bounds off Askew.
Ask you what the f?
You dumb shit.
About 5 minutes to go in the game, a little over 5 minutes to go, and it's Tennessee ball off a dumb turnover by us. Askew just drove into no man's land and then had it deflected off of him out of bounds. So that was a great possession by Askew. Yeah. It's pretty even, though, on points off turnovers from what I just saw. Pons has the top of the key, right wing. The Shockers is absolutely insane right now. Pons hands it off. No, doesn't face hands off. Does hand it off for a contested 3. Goes up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Tennessee pulls it down.
That's pathetic.
Tee it up. Let's go. Pons fakes a shot, dribbles left,
Don't let
kicks
them
top of the
shoot
key,
three.
left
Don't let them
wing,
shoot
fakes a shot,
three.
drives to the elbow, top of the key for a 3 that goes up and bricks, no good. Top with a great board. Our ball. Ask you, be smart. Just do nothing for 10 seconds and then let's pass. So it's
the offense.
yeah, we drove the, you can't dribble and leave your feet not knowing where you're going. I know, Cal, you're gonna get teed up, you fool.
I like full.
Yeah. Ask you. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's in the SAR, double team. Back out to ask you for a wide open 3, goes up and in.
Redemption, dude.
But yeah, stop. We did get a 3, but it wasn't really a stop and a 3. We're up 20 points. That was definitely that was
redemption.
that was Askew's redemption right there. 20-point lead for the Cats. 4 to go. Tennessee dribbles it around outside the arc, inside the arc now. Back outside, left wing. The Shockers posting up on. Good play by Ashkin. They call a foul. That's a BS call.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys.
It's a 1-on-1 opportunity.
Tennessee has got to be. I know we can beat them, but this is embarrassing. We have shot terrible and they can't get back in this game. I don't know what the hell that means or what that says.
Well, I mean, look at Tennessee. I mean, they've had some pretty bad losses this year,
Yeah,
but they played really well too. Like they beat
we
Kansas by
should have
like
beat them at Rupp, right?
yeah, they beat us. They beat us at home. Remember that game?
We should have beat them.
Well, we were up 10 with like 8 minutes to go or 10 minutes ago, which again isn't much for us. I know, Jay, and I agree. It doesn't feel real, but it is. It is real right now. Pretty sure. I'm pretty tired, but I'm pretty sure I'm awake right now.
Yeah, I have a stat for Tennessee that I'm going to say once this game ends. Hopefully, it's still a stat.
Yeah, Vinny,
screen.
Vinny, we're in the same dimension right now. Surprisingly, it's crazy. Or it's just like the mirror dimension, and we're like living in. Thanos is gonna come out and say reality is often disappointing, and then
I mean,
the
remember
lead
game?
switches, and we're down 20 points.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen here.
Well, the Florida game, we were doing the same thing. Like this team shows moments of just absolute domination. Now Tennessee's not shooting well, but
Scott, sorry, Mr. Comment before you said the 2 fouls on 45 Tennessee were completely obvious, yet he tries to argue and act like it was a bad call. I know. You said loss of respect for anyone like that. It was obvious. I know that is atrocious. I mean, I've seen it once or twice before, but when every single foul you commit is atrociously bad, like literally all, not even close to being a block at all, and you argue it, like in that one first shot of him looking like, I mean, you would have thought like you saw like an absolute like demon go across the court on the court. But it was an obvious foul, and you're acting like that. I mean, that's just terrible. I didn't really see that play though. Was it?
I don't remember what that was, honestly.
I don't understand it. Cam, what's going on? We need to go on a little run to maintain this lead. Unfortunately, we really not gone on a run per se. That was a big time 3 by Askew. But I think the difference here lately was we missed a 1-and-1. They closed it to 15, but then I think we were still at 15, Dad, when they missed their 1-and-1. So they could have cut it to more, but they missed a 1-and-1. So that's a moment to remember right there. The Kentuckian, that's 4 on Brooks. Yeah, Brooks has 4 and Jackson has 4. Mountain Warrior says, crazy we're holding this lead. Shooting has cooled off. Free throws, definitely got to hit some free throws here on out, get a few stops and rebounds. And, yeah, it's cooled off. Just need to scrap out and finish for the W. Exactly, 100%. Just got to finish today. There's probably like 3:58 to go in the game, so we're under 4 already. So about little under 4 minutes to go in this ball game. We have a 20-point lead. Tennessee's going to the line for 2 shots. No, wait. What was the foul? Yeah, no, it should be a 1-and-1 actually. Jordan, how do you feel about the Cards are doing better? Honestly, I don't really feel too much about it. I mean, a lot of teams are doing pretty bad this year, and should I focus on our own teams?
You know, there's 2 things. I know we have a lot of players, but Allen and then Ware hasn't even seen the effing floor.
I know. I don't get it.
What is up with that? Whenever I
I'm
see
telling you
Ware
now. I'm
out
telling
there,
you right now.
he's playing good.
If we lose, obviously, who we're going to lose to the pros, and we lose guys like Ware and Allen due to transfer, it's infuriating. Tennessee drills the first free throw of a 1-and-1.
The shocker.
But yeah, like I said, it's been a weird year, and yeah, well, you guys can have this year.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
We will return.
Yeah, for we will return. Tennessee drills both flipping free throws, so it's an 18-point game, and there's actually 3:49 to go. My bad. So less time than I thought. Ask you call timeout. God dang it! Toppin
He's
gets
getting
bumped, no
fouled.
call. Toppin gets double teamed.
Someone's
Call
open.
timeout. It's gonna be Christmas. Tennessee steals it, and it was out of bounds off Tennessee.
F you.
Can we get our heads out of our
I
ass?
know. It was out of TV timeout, Cal. Did you not discuss the potential possibility of them trapping and pressing us? Did that not come up in the last 4 minutes?
Pass to the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to blame Cal on that, but was that I was out of bounds. So it's our ball, guys, up 18 points, 3:43 to go. Askew has it. Dribbles in the middle of the court, gets a screen from Sarr. Goodness. Back into Sarr.
open.
Wow, that was a freaking tough pass. Sarr, good fake.
Oh.
Floats it in. Wow. Back up 20. Back up to 20.
Can we just keep this? What do we have to do to give me a 30-point lead?
Yeah, seriously. Well, yeah, that'd be nice. 3, and they call it chicken call on us. That is just, I mean, I don't understand that.
God,
Sarr. I mean,
man.
don't even put yourself in the position to do that.
Can we just let the clock run for 10 seconds?
Can't.
God.
This was a good
Fine.
job by Sarr to just, that's like one of my moves, just spin like over and over again.
Yeah.
And see one, then eventually they'll just go away. So Tennessee's got the flipping line for 1-1. This is a 1-1 here. Goes in.
Can we just please hang on the ball?
Next time they have the ball, can we just make the clock run? Not foul. That is like the dumbest thing you can do there. I mean, I don't care if it was a foul or not. Just don't even put yourself in the position to foul. So Tennessee's second shot goes up and in. Wow. Lane violation on Tennessee,
Ooh.
I think. So it's a 19-point lead. Was that on the shocker?
Hey,
Yeah.
can we get to
I wish it
70
was.
before they get to 50?
Yeah, that if we can do that, that'd be a good sign. Askew gets into Boston, gets fouled, no
Out.
call. Good pass to Askew, double team.
Passing.
Back over to
Good
Mintz.
job.
Get it over. Good job. We break the press. Askew
Slow
gets
it.
double teamed again.
Yeah.
Triple team.
Whoa, he's getting fouled. It's our ball.
Tennessee ball.
What? Oh, we called the timeout.
Yeah, Cal was
Did
calling
we?
timeout.
Oh, and the shot
Oh.
again.
The shocker is living up to his name.
He is shocked with this call once again.
Cow is
Timeout!
screaming timeout.
Flex, hey, Tennessee's much better than what they're playing right now. I've seen them play really well this year, but I've also seen some bad games as well.
Well,
Tennessee's loaded with experience, and I'm just mystified with how they haven't closed the gap more this half than they have to this point so far.
that one stat I need to say at the end of the game.
Yeah, keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. The Kentucky, and I think Ware will stay because of right now we don't have any big men next year. Well, I mean, that's one thing. We do have Oscar Shibwe lined up, ready to go, but and we have Collins. We have some size, but that's not the reason why he wouldn't come. I think he would if he does leave. It's because he's just mad with the playing situation, which I hope isn't the case. Ware's been a really positive guy over there. That like I said before the year started, I thought he'd be our surprise player.
Weird.
Donovan guy, we will play our best game in 13 games. Will that be the championship? Hopefully.
Weird.
They are, Vinny. They are. The UK is alive and breathing today. We are definitely alive. Miranda, good to see you in here. Go Kentucky. Miranda says, I'm all for SEC Conference strong for March Madness. I agree. Right now, it looks like we have probably LSU's in, Alabama's in, LSU, Alabama. Florida was in. I think they're still probably in. Tennessee should be in. They're ranked right now. So at least 4, right?
I can get to my spot. Got a complete trap zone in there, Mom. And
Vinny, he predicted Cowboys win this year. He predicted Gonzaga win this year, and goodness. Well, hey, if someone's correct with their predictions, you can definitely trust and believe what they might predict next. Jaden says Kentucky has knocked
I know.
Tennessee out of the top 25 in Knoxville in 2 sports this year. Well, let's hope we can hold on here, but yeah, I agree. That's right. No, they did. They did beat Tennessee in football. Were they ranked when Kentucky beat them in football? At that point, I didn't think so, but it could have been. Mark my words. Mountain Warriors finish out for the W. Go Cats. Go Big Blue. Yeah, and Rise says Askew needs to work the ball a little more. I agree. There's a lot of work that Askew could do to get better. But like I said, I think his potential is really high. I think he's really good. He shows spurts of greatness in my mind. Our ball, 3 minutes to go, under 3, up 19. We get into Star. Star turns around, kicks it back out to Askew. 5 in the shot clock. Askew puts it up for 2, air balls it. Tipped around, and that's off us. How did you miss it that bad? Yeah, we did take up all the time on the clock, which is a victory for us. So it's Tennessee ball, 19-point game, 2:50 to go in the game. D up. Let's get a board. D up. Force a tough shot, get the rebound. Tennessee, Pons has it right side of the court, inside to Shocker. Turns around for a tough shot, bricks it, no good. Our ball, up 19. Slow it up, slow it up. Askew, straight away. Throws over to Boston. 20 in the shot clock. Now Mintz has it. Just kind of toss around the outside. We're trying to get Mintz open for a 3. He is open. She could have shot that, but a smart move. Double team. Cross court pass to Boston. Who goes up hard, gets blocked. Out of bounds off Tennessee. That had to have been all arm. Or just lay it in. Our ball was 7 in the shot clock. So one thing we are doing good, we got to stop, and we're like using all the shot clock so far. Askew gets it into Boston for a tough 3. No good. Brooks pulls out the rebound. Brooks throws out the Mintz. Our ball, almost under 2 to go. Good offensive board by Brooks.
I think we've shot
1-3 this half.
20-some percent.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of familiar to one game that we just had a little bit ago.
They've shot 30.
Askew gets into the Star. We turned over. Star gets it back. Good pass. Brooks for a dunk. A 21.
See, that's high percentage field goal. High percentage.
We can do that. We can dunk it. After a great shooting first half. UK's up 21 points. They get into the Shocker. Loses it. Get on the floor. Brooks gets on it. Shocker gets it back. Get on the floor. Tennessee has it. 17 in the shot clock. They fade away for a selfish 3. That's going to air ball. And it does nick the rim. Mintz pulls it out. Let's slow it up. Slow it up. 21-point lead with 1:28 to go. Wow.
24.
Yeah, not 24%.
It's 30 for the field.
Mintz for 3. Bricks. No good. Tennessee ball. We have hit our 70-point mark, which I thought Kenny said earlier that we had to 80 to win.
That's right. That's what I would have
We were
thought.
wrong. Kentucky had to hit over 70, keep them
Well, as
under
long
70.
as the
We
other
did that.
team shoots
Yeah,
over 30%.
that's true.
Yeah.
No, and a BS foul on
I think
Askew,
it's
so they're going to the line for.
50%,
Wait, what's the
80.
spread? I mean, the spread's not in jeopardy
Kentucky's
right now.
covering the day. Yep, no doubt about it. Kentucky's
Not even the
covering
refs can
day.
screw this spread up. I don't
All right,
think.
let's see. We got A&M, Florida, and Ole Miss.
Those are all winnable games.
We get all 3 of those. Puts us at 11-13. Get a couple SEC tournament wins.
Yeah, about
We get
500.
over 500 and get the automatic bid.
Tennessee's first shot goes up and misses.
How long are we gonna see that?
No, that game against Alabama that we lost. But that game against Alabama that we lost. Alabama had like 2 field goals the entire half, and they won still. 2 or 3 field goals. Tennessee's second free throw goes up and in. 20-point game. 1:03 to go. Mintz. Oh my gosh. Mintz throws it to Boston. Boston throws it over to what? They call over and back. Over and back on a terrible call there. That cannot be over and back. But it's Tennessee ball again, 20-point game. And it looks like, whoa. Wait, are we in the top 8? We could easily get this double bye.
Yeah.
We're right there.
Look, we got.
You beat Ole Miss,
We're
Tennessee.
one game away from Tennessee.
You said that we played 2 teams that are ahead of us right now.
Yeah.
Tennessee ball, 20-point game. Oh, almost a steal by Mintz. They drive into the paint, put it up on the glass, and in. 18-point game, 48.8 to go. 70-52. They're going to trap. They throw it to Brooks. Brooks drives. About to be triple teamed. Passes back to Askew. Double team. Askew dribbles. Face the pass. He walks. I'm telling you, man. Askew is just, he's good, but he has moments like this that are just, it shows why he's not ready to go right now. 35.7 seconds to go.
It's lingering.
35.7 seconds to go, and it's Tennessee ball. 18-point game.
Hey, I think Lee said Kentucky was getting 6 points today.
Tennessee drills a
Yeah,
15-point game, and they call timeout.
Jeremy?
They hadn't made it 3 all half until then.
Kentucky was getting 6 today. So you were beyond covering.
That
What the
that
fuck?
was the first 3 and a
dude.
half for them. They hadn't made it 3 since then.
Fuck,
First
yeah.
3. They
That's
didn't make
stupid.
it 3 for the first.
Tennessee drills a flipping 3, and it's a 15-point game. We're up 70-55.
You hear that? Right.
Matthew Napier, church, then chicken wings, and then sledding. That sounds like a heck of a day right there. And Kentucky wins, hopefully. We're at 15 with 28 seconds to go. Hope we can handle this. Yeah, Matthew's also giving us a heck yeah. Jaden, the Vols have been slain. So far, he's going to finish this final 28.1 seconds here. Askew tries to get it in, gets into Mintz. We have 2 timeouts left that we need him. 25 seconds left, and they foul. No, they don't foul. Askew throws it to Boston. No, shot clock's turned off. Boston dribbles it around. Boston throws over to Askew. 15 to go. They're trying to trap. Askew dribbles into the corner, and he has to call timeout.
It's 15.
We can't.
What are you guys doing?
We have one more timeout to go.
I wonder what the over-under is.
We're up 15 with 12 seconds to go.
I'm amazed that we're at 15 points right now with how we're handling this last minute. Telling you guys, if you had told me how we shot the second half and how we played offensively in the second half, and we would have won by over 10, I'd be
I thought we could
amazed.
win like this, but not by this much.
Right now, we're tied this half. Still,
We're tied?
yeah. Dawson Hall, Kentucky for the W. I think we should have this one sealed. We're at 15 with under 15 to go, I'm pretty sure. 15 seconds. Nicholas Hall, that's what I'm talking about. That'd be a good win. No, you're exactly right, Nicholas Hall. And props to you. You said last game that it's time to get revenge on Tennessee, and you called that. So good job, Nicholas Hall. Jaden says it's our time now, baby. We're not done yet, folks. We are not done yet. When we start playing like I know we can, look out. And they're not going to foul. That's the ball game. UK is going to win by 15 points. And it's over. And Mintz is like taunting the shocker. And Kentucky wins 70-55 and get ready to broadcast. Oh, Mintz just dunked it. He was driven in a one-handed hammer. Hey, there's the one-handed dunk by Tom. I want to see that from like far away. I keep seeing like a close-up of it. A great victory for the Cats. 2 road wins in Tennessee, and Kentucky is 2-0 in the state of Tennessee. And there's the shocker running down the court out of control. Wow. There's some hype video material in that video, or in this game. Great victory for Kentucky.
Wow.
Mountain Warriors, good W for the Cats. Need to win out and go to the dance above 500. That would be awesome. If we win out, the rest of the regular season, we'll be 11-13 heading into the conference tournament play. And then Dawson Hall. If we lose this game, I'll lose hope and everything. Yeah, if we lost that game with 12 seconds left by 15, I'm not sure how the stream would end. Yeah, no, that's definitely an upset. I mean, obviously, we're very good. Our potentials were very, very high, so we're so talented. I'm not surprised. Seriously, we can be so good. Like I think we beat Florida by 20 points plus at Florida. I mean,
This is 3 wins in a row.
All these teams are like, yeah, seriously, 3 wins in a row.
Win streak.
Yeah, really, that's
3
crazy.
game winning streak.
3-game winning streak.
A lot for us.
That's the most we've had this year. Can we expand that? Make it 6?
We
Michael
only had
Martin.
5 total wins
Hey.
before that.
Good point by Michael Martin. Let's win the whole effing thing. Hey, another quote by Lee Martin, or Lee, our contributor, said singing in February. They were not singing in February this year.
Yeah.
And then Nicholas Hall, this was a very good win. A very, very good win. Great win.
Hey, did you put that English muffin man.
Yeah.
You may put it down again.
I need to go make it.
You may put it down.
Hey, appreciate that,
I'm
Vinny.
going to work out, and then we're going to beat
Appreciate
up.
you stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in.
We're going to beat Ubs for the victory lap and Kenny's birthday celebration.
All right.
You need me to do my quick player of the game?
Let me catch up with the comments really quick. Rise. Well, as of right now, we're not making the tournament based upon our regular season record, but there's a possibility if we win out, even if we don't win out, but if we win the conference tournament in March, then you get out automatically. And I think the fact of winning out is more so to get that double bye, possibly. It's not really about. I mean, obviously, it helps our confidence too, but it's not a big deal if we didn't. I just think trying to secure that a bye at all would be a major plus for us going into conference tournament play, and we need to get that done. And then Scott says, shout out to the brothers. Thanks for the stream. See y'all next game. Yep, see you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock for the game against. I think we're playing Texas A&M. It's 2 home games in a row. A&M and then Florida. Zach Turner, 3-game winning streak, baby. Exactly. And then Jaden, if we play like this, we will win. Exactly. You're right about that. And, hey, I'll check that channel out, Benny. And now BK's going to give his player of the game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's probably a couple guys in there. I mean, I'm really happy to get the W. That was a weird game that I think Jake highlighted that I'm not surprised we won, especially playing well early, shooting good, building a lead. But we shot poorly in that second half. Maybe made up for it on the free throw line a little bit, and the fact that Tennessee didn't shoot well helped. But the fact that we won big is hopefully a good sign for us. And quite honestly, we can do it. They have to take it one game at a time, but win out. And man, would that be a nice, good surprise on a year like this to make the tournament. I'm excited for the tournament anyway. Going to enjoy the SEC environment, but if we make the big dance, that would be great. Player of the game. Quite honestly, I guess I will go with I'm thinking Toppin, just not from points, but just the way he played. And Jackson sticks out. He had a good game again. And then obviously Mintz, I think
you choose one out of those
he
three.
shot well. So I guess I'm going to go with Jackson on this one. And, like I said, they got the W. Hard place to win. And, makes it a good Saturday. So hopefully we continue that good play.
Yeah, I would agree with all that. I definitely, if I had to choose one, I didn't really see it in person, but from what I heard, I would have to go with Mintz just because it sounded like he set the tone from early on. And like I said, I haven't seen any of the first half outside the last 5 minutes, but I would go with Mintz just because it sounded like he set the tone early on, hitting a bunch of threes. All 5, no, is it 5 threes? Yeah, 5 threes, I think, in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, and that really did set the tone the rest of the game and gave us a lead that luckily even we couldn't give up in the second half because we got to the free throw line a lot. We did miss a 1-on-1, but then they matched that 1-on-1 miss with a 1-on-1 miss of their own. But yeah, I would go with Mintz for my player of the game. And play of the game, it's tough because I didn't see the whole game. But from what I saw, I would go with I would go with a stretch where we were up 15 points late in the game. It was probably like 8 minutes or so to go, and we had just missed a 1-on-1, and then Fulgerson missed a 1-on-1 for them to match that. That's the play of the game in my mind. Because that was a chance for them to get that lead below 15, meaning they would have had the lead in the second half, and they could not get it done. So that's the play of the game for me. Even though there were some absolutely astonishing astonishing plays by Toppin and Jackson in the game. Jackson had an unbelievable reverse dunk. Toppin had a one-handed out-of-bounds dunk out of bounds that I did not well, not out of bounds. He dunked it inbounds, obviously. But
Play of the game.
yeah, I went with Mintz. Dad went with Jackson. I said Mintz just because he set the tone early on.
Yeah, I'd say Mintz because I feel like I say Mintz every single game, but he went 4 for 4 to start. He made good passes. He got some steals, and he definitely, freaking 5 threes. He definitely extended our lead, created our lead, and extended it for sure. So I'd say Mintz.
Yeah. And then, hey, appreciate that, Vinny. Glenn says, glad to see you happy. I'm a Kentucky follower from Kentucky living in Tennessee, so I'm getting super loud for my Big Blue. Hey, go rep the Big Blue today. Go out, have some dinner, wear the Kentucky stuff. That's what we're going to do. Celebrate the win. And, yeah, definitely enjoy it. Saturday, so enjoy your Saturday night. It's always nice to get a win early on a Saturday. Enjoy it the rest of the day, rest of the weekend, really. And then Nicholas Hall, you definitely did think that we could do it, so you're 100% right about that. Zach Turner, Mintz played good. Hope he comes back next season. I know. That is, oh my gosh. That'll be so awesome. So awesome if we can get him back for next year as a fifth-year senior. Good question, Zach. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if we can find that game to see if Alabama hung on. They were up last I saw. Are they on SEC Network? They are, so let's find out. The game is still on, and wow, it's a 3-point game. But it's Alabama ball with 3.7 seconds to go. So it looks like Alabama's going to hang on in a close game at home because Alabama's up 81-78 with 3.7 seconds to go. And yeah, they foul. This is probably over. Unless they miss both free throws, which it's not a good percentage chance against Alabama. Glenn Stevens, the team altogether earned the MVP for Glenn. Hey, that's a good pick. It's hard to pick one guy most of the time. So I cannot argue. I cannot argue with you on that one. So that's a good pick for you. There, saying the whole team gets the MVP. That's a good. I can't argue with that. Dawson Hall, 81-78, Alabama with 2 seconds left. Bandy timeout. You're right. Now Alabama's at the line for 2 shots. Come on, miss these free throws so we can see a close finish here. We'll find out. First shot goes up and misses. So they missed this one. This could be a crazy finish here. But Alabama, they'll probably drill this free throw. They missed this free throw, though. It's wide open. Alabama's second shot goes up and rims effing in. Vandy can still get an M1-3. You still do have re-entry.
Yeah, you still get an M1 half full court
Yeah.
shot.
Which honestly, I don't know why Alabama's even guarding this. Like, let him shoot. Vandy gets it.
Insane.
It's a dumb play.
What a fucking
I mean,
dumb
they-
play.
I don't understand it. Teams just don't get what they're doing. And that was like throw it. At least we threw it in the middle of the court. That was a great play call right there. Anyways, though, great game for the Cats. Great win. We are 8-13 now, and like we said, if we win out, we'll be above 500. So we went out. We're 11-13. Win the next 3. We really should have rescheduled South Carolina. So I don't know why we didn't reschedule that. But then we'll be 11-13. Then we go to conference tournament time and possibly win a few games there to go above 500 heading into March Madness if we win the tournament there. So, hey, there's still a chance. This thing is not over. We are not going anywhere. Alabama shoots at 3. What are you doing? Alabama wins, which honestly, we were not really competing with them for the 1 seed. They have the 1 seed locked up at this point, basically, which they should. They've been playing the best this year in the SEC. So they did win, Zach. And then Zach Turner, your electric just came on. And we had bad ice and a snowstorm. You're right. No, a lot of power went out. I know, obviously, Texas, the power went out from what I've heard. And luckily here, we haven't lost power, knock on wood, from the snows. It's definitely been some crazy snow this past week. Tuesday night was crazy. Tuesday was crazy, and Thursday was crazy. A lot of shoveling. The Kentuckian, well, first, Dawson said everyone had an impact on both sides of the ball, everyone for MVP. Good choice. So Glenn and Dawson agree with that one. The Kentuckian, going to be a rival game between East and West. Just mean I go to the West, or you go to West, and my dad's the head coach. Wow. So hopefully we can double up the rival wins if we beat East. Hey, good luck with East today. Hopefully you get that win, have a double win today. But hey, at least you locked up the Kentucky win already, so you can go into that game feeling confident and motivated, and hopefully the momentum from this game will carry over and translate into your game. But yeah, good luck with that. I would love to go to a high school game, but we can't because of COVID and stuff. Only family members can go into the games. I used to go and watch all the games to our local high school where I went, but it's impossible to go now. But enjoy that though, the Kentuckian. And then Skylar, great win, good point, great way to end it, Skylar. Glad to see all you guys in here. Zach, Skylar, the Kentuckian, Dawson, Glenn, Nicholas, Vinny, Jaden. There was Scott, Mountain Warriors, Michael Martin, Rise. Miranda was in here. There's a door. JVA band reactions.
Bama,
But
not Bama, Mountain Warriors.
no, yep, Mountain Warriors. The Kentuckian, we won the region last year, but I got canceled. That stinks. Well, hey, we've all felt that one the last year or so, but still doesn't make it feel any better. And then Dawson Hall, my high school is John Harden, and I'm not sure how we're doing. We had a guy, Alex Matthews, commit to Evansville. Wow, hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, that's more than our high school gets most of the time. Skylar says, sorry I'm late. I was actually watching the game. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're all good. honestly, a lot of people do that. They watch the game and check in every now and then. It's whatever you guys want to do. Like I said, I do this so we can talk about the game, vent to each other, and enjoy watching the games with each other. And hey, it's a good family that we're creating here. So let's keep it going. And appreciate all you guys watching. Definitely stay tuned for the next game, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. We'll be rushing from basketball probably, so I'll be probably sweating like a crazy person coming back. But can't wait for that game. Let's make it 4 wins in a row, and just keep this momentum going forward. And this thing is not over. We're not going anywhere. And where's the Wildcat? We're not going anywhere. Dawson, I was watching the game in Bass Pro Shops. Hey, there you go. I've been to a Bass Pro Shops in a while. I always loved going there as a kid. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good win for the Cats, 8-13. I know it doesn't sound like great, but hey, it could have been a lot worse, and we played really well tonight. Great performance from the Cats. That's what it's all about. Have a great night, guys. Stay safe, and go Big Blue. Dang, I freaking get cut off.